person who actually is that was playing Elena last week, but on the Kimberly. I might be wrong. Sorry, but
oh, that's so totally okay. This is going to be the Kimberly versus Ken matchup. Kimberly does not have access to a meterless reversal, so she's going to be doing this very hot start in the corner, forcing the Ken to play her game.
Yeah, I think being aggressive is actually kind of important in this matchup to not have to fight against Ken in the corner. Plus frames. Oh, nice frame trap right into the throw, and that is going to be it. Milo picking up that first round.
An aggressive first round. What I noticed from Straw Hat is we didn't even see the opportunity to do an invincible reversal. I do think representing the ODDP very early is super good, just so you can make your opponent worry about it later.
Oh, for sure. I love these little checks here from Hamad. Okay, no anti-air. Oh, the plus range. Milo turning around in the corner. Has two cans as well, but not gonna be able to use it. EXDP, not afraid.
Yeah, exactly. Now we were able to use it. Once when Straw Hat was able to sense the pressure. And look at all of these unchecked jump-ins Milo's having.
Spacing here. Milo, are you gonna be able to finish it off? Level 3, this isn't gonna kill.
It's not gonna kill, but Holo, because of the buff that Kimberly has, it doesn't matter if we kill. We're gonna put ourselves in a very good situation with the drive gauge advantage and the damage, but doesn't matter because Straw Hat is gonna make sure we use the Gum level 2 for that level 2 victory.
Yeah, I like the patience there in the corner. Just wait for them to make an aggressive move on you. They're in burnout, so you're gonna be able to get that win, regardless of whether it's chip or just normal hit. The spacing, you see the way that they're playing here. They're catching them walking back. The spacing of the heavy punch is so good. Like, come on, in the corner here, endless pressure.
And this is why we talked about it before, Holo, why we need momentum. And just like that, Straw Hat Jamad, without even touching their super bar, has managed to take out Milo in this first game. It was really looking like Milo's run, but that's why we play multiple rounds.
Yeah, and Paragon is also first 30, so you have that extra time to be able to adapt. And Milo, I like the walk back there, and come on, very low on drive here. Gonna go for those plus range, the overhead, the trade. Actually working out in Hamad's favor. You're able to get back this neutral and even up both the drive and the health.
Yes, though. We're going to go ahead and get the slide up pretty good at the opening, and now we got ahead and go for the mix-up. Walking back. No, still playing. We went for the run stop, but you saw that Jamad wanted to press those buttons.
Oh, how meaty that was. Come on. They're still trying to battle out of the corner right now. The trade not really going to go in their favor, and that's going to be Milo taking that first round in game 2.
Pretty much checkmate right there. Hamad was the only answer we had was OD, but because we had the burnout properties applied, we could not do that. So Milo needing to make up for lost ground. We lost the game previously in the second round, so let's see what kind of adjustments they're making.
Okay, setting up the pink cans. Guaranteed plus frames. Punish counter. Actually, Scorpius did not plan out their watching correctly, but this is going to be burnout right now for Hamad.
Exactly. Mod can take this in, but they are burnt out, but still, they're going to go ahead and press the advantage forward, and Scorpius puts him in the corner one more time and blocks the hurricane kick, and that's all she wrote. We're going to get it tied it up 1-1.
I think that was probably a super, but I feel like the back quarter circle is definitely the level 2, which isn't invincible to start out, but it's going to be Hamad moving forward anyway. I'll get the side switch off the target combo. And
now Hamad is more willing to use the reversal much earlier, forcing Scorpius to commit natural resources. We're at less than 3 right now, and we can see burnout really soon if Hamad plays their cards properly.
Oh man, like the spacing traps that Hamad is putting on the screen are so good against a character like Kimberly, especially who doesn't necessarily have like amazing footsies sometimes. Like she has the heavy punch and the medium kick, but you get the hit, but no combo off of it. Didn't trust in it, but Milo still keeping up pressure in the corner.
It's really good pressure, and Milo's not going to go for a reversal so soon, but we are trying to build up as much damage as possible. We get the side switch classic Ken combo, one throw. We usually see the... Oh, that was a great challenge from Scorpius.
Yeah, I believe that Ken's throw loop has to be frame perfect in that situation. So, like, that is a brave challenge. Like, in terms of you can definitely still get thrown in that situation, but it ends up working out. And this situation, nice perfect parry. Hamad, though, I'm not sure that bar was worth it, and I'm not sure. Look how the scaling on the super is so heavy.
I absolutely agree. The scaling is a lot, not to mention we put ourselves in burnout and not even to put our opponents in burnout. And that means Scorpius is prime time to get that DI wall splat, which we see right now.
Oh, what is going on? No paint cans left, level 3 still available, but wake up DP and a health lead for Hamad.
And in this neutral situation, we've seen Hamad, okay, great conversion off of the crouching jab. We do have a level 1 in the tank. Scorpius does not check the air assault, and that's going to be Straw Hat's second victory, 2-1.
Yeah, just the never-ending pressure. Milo Scorpius wants to walk back in a lot of these situations. They don't want to have to fight Ken up close. They want to dictate their own pressure, but Hamad just so good at punishing any of these situations that they're trying to back off.
Oh, that's a great challenge. I believe we were going to go for the light follow-up. That's at least -5. And again, bust out. You can see that Hamad is busting out in the corner more often.
The knockdown, punishing the mash.
One button that I want to see more from Scorpius is the standing heavy. You already saw how they used it pretty effectively before, but couldn't convert it. And the way that Hamad is pressing, stand heavy would definitely fish out these counter hits.
I agree. But I also feel like Hamad is not going for as much damage as they can in some of these situations. They have these bars to spend, but they are waiting for that extra pressure. Oh, not able to get the extra combo that you spend the 3 bars, but you still got the advantage here in the corner right now. Milo Scorpius, set point right now from Hamad. He's trying to battle back.
First 3 situation, and Scorpius trying to get a little too tricky. Brawling it out with Ken. This is not exactly the area you want to be with Kimberly. Oh, walks into the crouching medium kick. And this time I absolutely agree with the use of level 3 because Hamad was burnt out, and they will definitely burn out Scorpius right here.
Yeah, even if you get hit by level 3 here, you still are in a pretty good position. Good jab! Oh my, I can't believe that actually worked there. Okay.
Fireball! Just fireball, please! DP!
Nice!
Thank you! Thank you! Not that I was biased. It was just one of those things where it kind of looked like... Sorry, we can't because here goes M.Bison versus Ryu. NRS has been spared.
And NRS has been spared.
So we were just talking about Ryu's offense right now. RuDaGawd playing a more. See, that's what I like to see in anti-air DP versus Bison. Sacrament 296 together.
Sacramento together.
Oh, Sacramento 916. The whole point is, M.Bison is another character that has been terrorizing the upper brackets with its ridiculous damage output, but he does have clear disadvantage, especially with reversals and lack of projectile.
He's really privileged, but he definitely has more weaknesses than a character like Ryu, where he has like you said, he doesn't have that reversal. He can't really do much in a situation like that. He has to hold it. That combo dropping is actually kind of detrimental here for RuDaGawd, but they're not giving up right here. That was probably meant to be a DP. Oh, Sacramento trying to space correctly here, try to get a punish. Working out, nice anti-air.
And RuDaGawd calling out the throw like that. And you could really see that despite the life difference here, that round really felt winnable for Sacramento, especially with Bison's ability to deal out damage. It's just the burnout state. Now, we can already see right now that Sacramento is going to go for a more grounded-based offense because they got shut down in the air 2 times in a row. I stand corrected.
Oh, yes, that's punishable. gets the OP as well. So overhead, big damage here. Into the corner, gets the free charge as well. No anti-airs coming out from Sacramento. I mean, you're being challenged here. You really got to show the defense, and that is going to be RuDaGawd taking another round.
And that's where Sacramento fell into a folly where they tried to mash out, trying to call out some sort of mistimed move. I really feel like Sacramento should at least be representing the drive reversals. Oh, this is chance! Big chance for Sacramento!
Oh no! Messing that up means that you don't really get the OK that you want, but they're still able to get the throw. Nice say crouching medium kick. Hopefully it is not even just yet. Good punish on the firework.
He went for the shimmy at pair. It's a decent punish right now. RuDaGawd slowly close, and Sacramento burns themselves out only to get thrown by RuDaGawd. That's going to be a big one.
I think that could have been death, but this will be death. And that's going to be RuDaGawd taking us to game 3. And, you know, sometimes these kind of games happen. But, I mean, M.Bison can also do this. It's just...
It's just not Bison's day. It's just not Bison's day. One of the things that I'm trying to look out for is what Sacramento is doing. Okay, that's the classic forward heavy punch follow-up, and already gets popped by the Hadouken, and oh man, gets tagged by the crouching medium kick, and this is starting to be RuDaGawd's opening.
Yeah, I like going for the forward heavy punch there, just to get those free plus range. You know Sacramento is just going to be blocking the situation, no reversal to worry about. Okay. I think that was definitely an accident, but Sacramento still in the corner. That anti-air, gonna keep them there, but burnout right now for RuDaGawd, and a back throw. No one available, but they're just gonna take the chip.
Oh no, air to air, and you know that RuDaGawd had that scattered out. What a great button for Ryu, air to air to the level 1. Easily securing that round, and because we only use the level 1, we can easily build that meter back in this one.
Yeah, I mean, that's a confident combo. To be ready for that, that's not something that a lot of people will be doing. But Sacramento getting in the corner. Unfortunately, the bomb actually messes up the Oki a little bit. So, to be honest, Sacramento actually on the disadvantage in this situation.
You gotta be very careful. We call out the drive rush with the throw. I mean, with the Psycho Crusher. RuDaGawd does have is so close to being burnt out. And uh-oh. How well have you been labbing out this combo, RuDaGawd, especially with critical art? Oh, what?
Okay, going for the reason.
You're so disgusting.
Yeah. I think they didn't have a charge level 2 combo to kill there. I think you definitely. Oh my God, we got into another match. Squid Pope up against Duozza. You know, sorry for another time maybe. Squid Pope on the Guile versus Duozza's Terry.
Now, Guile versus Terry is a very interesting matchup. Guile can out-design Terry in almost anything, but Terry's power wave will go underneath all of Guile's projectiles. As we saw right there.
It's good for contesting in neutral. You're able to set up a lot of situations that other Shotos don't actually get the privilege.
And Duozza managing to get that victory. Also, Duozza representing the Hawaii FGC. I had the privilege of meeting some of them when I was in Hawaii, and they're just so nice there. And great call out from Squid Pope. We don't have a lot of meter. Are we going to go? Oh, instead we go for a target power beam. Boom. Interesting choice.
Yeah, doesn't have a lot of meter there. Nice throw. Oh my God. The drive impact, but no meter here. Oh, the target combo getting DI, and Duozza making that health lead disappear.
And Duozza's going to go ahead and clinch this in already. Not even waiting for the drive gauge to refill. We go right to the level 3, and Duozza, this is going to be a very strong 2-round lead against Squid Pope.
Yeah, I think much stronger things seen in that round 2. But a little bit of autopilot being seen, I think, with those target combos. And you just really have to be careful because a very online opponent can use those DIs to be able to just shut down a lot of that pressure that you might want to be going for, because it isn't canceled.
Yeah, very true. A lot of guys move falls victim to the DI, even something like crouching medium kick. I like the decision to use the the reversal. Okay, this should be a free boom setup that's going to lead to a burnout. And, oh man, I see the vision why Squid Pope wanted to chase with the knee.
Oh, nice bazooka knee though. Very low on drive. Full drive meter back for Duozza. Nice anti-air though. Squid Pope.
Yeah, you ain't jumping on Guile. You ain't jumping on Guile. Best anti-air in the business.
Yeah. Oh, Duozza actually dropping the combo. Back throw. He's going to burn them out. Level 1 available. It's going to chip, though.
That really could have been Squid Poke's round if we went for something a little bit meatier, such as a Sonic Hurricane. But I like this follow-up, using the boom. Okay, classic Guile setup, but and Duozza challenging the block string.
Actually baits out the DP, but the combo drops. We're thrown to the corner right now, but still an okay situation.
I really believe we could have gotten something more optimal. 2 heavy punches. You could get 2 heavy punches into DRC, or at the very least, standing heavy, Guile with roundhouse and flash kick. Those are the combos you want.
Yeah, I think making the most out of, because I feel like they're getting a lot of situations where they can actually get damage, but just not able to make use of them. But wake up, EX flash kick, a big risk play. It's gonna turn out good for them. Squid
Hell yeah!
1 round for them.
This is the kind of distance you want. Squid Poke dashes in, uses the Sonic Blade to buy them some time, and now we're back to neutral. Back heavy, good call out on the crack shoot.
Oh, Duozza is taking a lot of risks here. Going for that target combo into the punishable, but okay, Squid Poke gonna put a lot of damage on the board and put themselves in a much better drive situation. But Duozza is still pretty healthy on the drive, but not blocking that overhead. Squid Poke evening us up.
Squid Pope really seems to be favoring that crouching medium kick target combo. You can't really get a lot out of it, but I mean, you definitely got the game. And Squid Pope, once they are enforcing the range and playing a lot more of, the classic Guile gameplay, we are winning. Back heavy, yes! Back heavy is one of Guile's best buttons. It's drive rush cancelable, also it's plus on block. When blocked, you could also cancel to a boom, so a lot of options come out of that.
Both in burnout now. Level 1 activated. Still no health lead though for Duozza. And having no bar and in burnout is definitely dangerous. But it looks like they're navigating it fine. Oh!
Squid Pope falling victim to it. Nice jump back. Excellent belief in the counter hit, and Squid Pope slowly but surely making sure that we keep Guile mains alive. Guile's one of the cleanest characters in Street Fighter, I don't care what people say. Standing heavy! No!
And that's okay, it's gonna be a drive, it's gonna be guard cancel out of the corner. Duozza. Oh, Squid Poke burns themselves out. Nice jump! It should be a level 3! It's not gonna kill, but you're gonna be much further ahead in this drive war, and you really just need to go for the chip situation here. If you're Squid Poke and they trying, wake up.
Flash kick normal and neutral? Squid Poke, you crazy man!
Well, the nice thing to know is that, like, even if they baited out, if it's blocked by Duozza, they would have died there. Just due to the chip, so.
Oh no, flash kick. Okay, he's standing heavy.
Oh, okay, punish, but just right into the target combo using that drive. Nice jump.
Yeah.
No love.
Oh no, we messed up the blade setup. Basically, when Guile lands heavy flash kick in the corner and we do a blade, Guile can block any anti-air, any reversal. It's pretty much a standing safe jump. Also, shout out to the soundtrack. We're playing Dudley's theme. Counter hit throw. Should we see a driver rush? We will. Classic follow-up from Guile. Standing heavy. Yes! Oh no! You went for a boom loop! Hell yeah!
Yeah, and that's gonna be Squid Poke cleaning up 3-1 over Duozza. I definitely think, like, as it went on.
So that's the contextual story I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I actually kind of wish that Street Fighter did some of that, but they really focused in on the gameplay in Street Fighter 6, trying to like think about all these systems. Oh, nice combo from Supersaw. And my versus C.Viper here.
A nice stop from LeviHakai, and we go right stance here. LeviHakai does have a really strong Viper, with Supersaw playing a very strong character such as mine. Be on the lookout for Stand Heavy and, of course, OD fans.
Yeah, the nice thing is you do have a lot of fast air options that can go over some of these fireballs. Nice punish there, recognizing they aren't blocking low. That situation, all right, going for the overhead, trying to take the turn back. Levi still doesn't have the health lead, and Supersaw burning themselves out, but no full punish.
This is definitely going to be LeviHakai's round. They have the meter. We could drive rush cancel to something big. And unfortunately, we went for the wrong size mode, a little bit too far. And Supersaw capitalizes on that punish. And Supersaw off to a very confident start. First round combo. Round start combo gets the flash kick. And already LeviHakai stuck in the corner.
Okay, up the corner on wake up. Try to take some of this momentum back. You got them in the corner, but Supersaw, oh, they try with that medium punch just a little bit too far away. Oh, and they tried for the perfect parry, and now this is very hard situation for LeviHakai to win. Nice punish with that crouching medium punch, and Supersaw taking game one.
A very strong showing from Supersaw. I'm going to be honest with you, Holo. I did not anticipate it to go down this way. And LeviHakai moving on to the Guile. That is right. LeviHakai is a multi-character specialist, and probably they feel a little bit more comfortable in the Mai matchup with the Guile.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Levi has a very specific character choice just to make sure that they can beat Mai. I did not expect I have not seen a lot of Mai recently, but I feel like Supersaw putting up a good showing already up against what is considered, I think, definitely one of our biggest contenders. Okay, just the pokes, finds that crouching jab, but no combo. I love the neutral that Hawkeye is trying to put through right now. It's not easy for really Mai to get anything done, but that's a good opening from Supersaw.
And more importantly, we're going to put Supersaw in the corner. That eliminates LeviHakai's ability to walk backward and forward to do their boom pressure. But this lands two crouching mediums. Went for the Guile upside down kick a little bit too late right there. And Supersaw backing out. If we could keep LeviHakai cornered, I definitely see them taking it.
Nice, perfect parry. You have level 2, not gonna kill, but the dry situation is detrimental here for Levi. Oh, but they're able to go for the level 1. No guaranteed side switch, we go back to full screen. Level 2 activated, good jump to make sure they don't get chipped out, and Levi taking that first round.
It really felt like Supersaw was trying to call out some sort of big button or a boom or a drive rush, so great patience from LeviHakai, but that was a pretty costly victory. Supersaw can take this and pin themselves 2-0.
No flash agenda from Levi. They're trying to bait something out here. Maybe that level 1, but still back to full screen, back to that position with Levi in the lead. No combo.
And just like that, LeviHakai switching the Guile. That's going to be 1-1. Such great oppressive boom pressure from LeviHakai. Supersaw staying relatively grounded, fighting the urge to jump in the air, which is a very smart thing to do against Guile.
That combo, the meaty also working out. I'm surprised they didn't go for more damage there, but Supersaw still with a solid lead. And actually, the crouch medium punch actually hit there, so a bit awkward for Levi, but still able to react to the DI and keep them in the corner. The spacing right now is so good.
Yeah, walk back crouching medium kick. I absolutely agree. LeviHakai following up with a meaty chase down, and LeviHakai throws out the slow boom, jumping a little bit forward just to make sure that they are out of that corner. Yeah, you gotta try to strike throw me, eat flash kick.
Yeah, kind of a risk, but it works out in the end. You know that the Mai player is gonna feel a little safe going for pressure in that situation, so doing that EX slash kick is good for the conditioning. Okay, gotta be a perfect parry in the corner, sets up, or just a situation for Levi to battle out of the corner, not actually getting a back throw, but just throwing them right back out of the corner. Nice backdash though.
Backdash right there. Sonic blade. Okay, beautiful. Not a little too far away for that combo. I've had that happen to me way too many times. And now Supersaw so close to ending this round, and they do, spending the super meter. Wise decision. Tied up, tied rounds. Let's see who's gonna eke out ahead.
Just a guess at the beginning of the round. Supersaw with the jump. Get some damage already. Like the check with the low. Level 3 activation. They went for the crouching medium kick, so it's immediately going to punish Levi. Going to be able to put up a health lead. If even a little bit. But still,
what a
Supersaw
call out on such a button.
Yeah.
And now LeviHakai stuck in the corner. Will we see it? No, we make some space with the crouching medium kick. Beautiful conversion into the flash kick. We're at that optimal space. Standing medium kick to get some distance, and we... Oh no, this could be Supersaw's game!
Supersaw, they didn't have a route there to go level 3, but perfect parry on the jump in. He's gonna get them the win. Supersaw up 2-1 versus Levi.
This is first to 3 in this situation. Supersaw forcing LeviHakai again to go to the rotation, and he's bringing out the big guns. The Elena, the legendary Elena.
Yeah, they're actually legend with Elena right now. So, excited to see what they're going to be bringing here. I'm sure if you play in Legend that you've fought so many. So many
Mi's. Mai was the highest, was the character taken to Legend the most important. And you can see that Supersaw is so on point with his anti-air parries. So that's going to be something that LeviHakai should be adapting to really soon. Because you can only get hit by that so many times.
Yeah, you know that like at that point you can do a late jump in. You can wait for the flash to happen and just immediately go for the throw. Oh, love the low target combo there because it actually gets them out of the way of that fan. Just great use of that move. Just the checking buttons, but Supersaw is still ready for it right now. Okay,
Supersaw's getting a lot more comfortable in this matchup. They're just finding the buttons at the right time, and they're not even doing anything really egregious for Mai. LeviHakai, that should be the level 2 and bring up the healing, and that would no healing.
Yeah, in that situation, I don't know. The healing might have worked out, but I think it does end up being a little more gimmicky in person trying to just get win.
Oh no, Elena kicking our internet out of there.
Yeah, what a weird thing happening right now. They're both just gonna take a break for a second, but Levi is gonna let them out of the corner a little bit due to this, but not for too long. Just immediately sent right back.
First throw. One more. Remember, Elena does not have a true throw, which she does need to spend a little bit of resources. LeviHakai burns himself out, but they have so much life and so much screen presence, that's not going to be the worst thing to happen to him.
Yeah, I don't think Levi knew that they didn't have a lot of bar there. But, oh, that's going to be the level 1, and actually kills raw level 1 off of the, I believe the standing medium kick. Immediately going to get the win.
And LeviHakai tied up 2-2, but they're on the Elena. It's do or die for this one, for this win, and beautiful whiff punish to the punish counter, taking the corner.
Oh, brave challenge from Supersaw, but it's going to work out for them. Nice tech. Mid-screen is always super risky, and Supersaw, a little bit of autopilot there, and I think just immediately, that's information for Levi that they saw that guard cancel. Might be able to go for the punishing. I feel like Elena is such a good character for these situations, and that's going to be Levi putting themselves on set point.
LeviHakai's Elena is something that you don't want to be messing with. Supersaw, we already found out when and where they like to press, and LeviHakai picking one of the characters that are so good at whiff punishing. You got to be careful.
waiting, and the spacing is actually really hard for mine to deal with. And Elena just works really well to just get that whip punish. But Supersaw is going to be able to take the advantage right now. Same sort of spacing, but in this case, for mine. But, oh mean, Levi just going for so many challenges, and this should be it. Level 3 activation available.
Man, Holo, did you predict the future? Well,
Yeah,
LeviHakai, that does, but it was pretty much rude the moment LeviHakai landed that counter. We have ourselves LeviHakai coming from behind, representing
because you should do that every time. All right, we got 2 rare characters on the screen. We got Jamie versus Aki. Okay, yeah. Drink him immediately, preventing them from drinking, but Souldyne. Oh, they could have gone for the full combo there to get a drink, but okay. Full screen is going to be poisoned as well. Oh, they're not poisoned. Now they're poisoned.
The Souldyne playing a little bit more of an apprehensive. Jamie gets caught on the back throw, swap corners, and challenges Dream's drive rush. Still pretty solid. Unfortunately for Souldyne, we have not had the ability to drink, but they're definitely going to eat this knuckle sandwich until we have the reversal.
Okay, and to burnout here, and we'll see how. Oh, that was such a good option there. The crouching heavy punch is actually just making sure that they can't go anywhere. Level 2 available, so, but, going to be going for this level 1. And the corner, no, not even going to need it. Souldyne finishing us off after being able to punish the risky options that led Dream into burnout.
This is why drive gauge is more important than life, people. That very same reason. Oh man, Dream getting a little funky with the slide timing, but no, Souldyne holding it down, gets clipped in the dive kick, but still not afraid to jump in on this Aki.
I like the patience there from Dream, but no drive meter available anymore. Oh, okay, they're actually going to opt to get hit. Honestly, not a bad option, except for the fact that Souldyne definitely could have killed him in that situation. A bit risky here.
And
going right for it.
Easy conversion from Souldyne. Go ahead, slam this training montage. Don't get kick, sending you to the sky. And Souldyne with the first victory, showing us why Jamie players should not be trifled with. Azim ain't the only one in the building.
Yeah, I definitely think this character gets underestimated more often than not. Because, like, people know that they, like, oh, they haven't been seen as one of the better characters in basically any of the patches, but that doesn't mean he can't rock a lot of times. I love the anti-air stuff from Dream. Just these neutral interactions. Anytime they go on the offense, it just feels like Souldyne has good, the best reads on wake up.
Dream has the corner, definitely has the advantage. We're looking for that burnout. Aki is the burnout queen. Great counter hit, and oh, you knew that anti-air was coming.
Okay, good punish. Don't need to go for the kill here though. Level 1 available. Yep, level 1 at the end, and that's going to be Dream taking their first round, putting themselves on the board after some shaky rounds before.
Yeah, had to spend a little bit of that meter to get there, but Dream definitely needed the resources to get. Now, Souldyne had. Oh my God! You saw how dangerously close Souldyne was to get punished for that.
Yeah, I feel like if Juri had gone for the crouching heavy kick a little bit closer, he definitely would have gotten that punish counter. But no harm nor foul right now. Able to get out of the corner. Souldyne trying to go for this rush jab right now. Get some extra drinks on board. Level 2. No punish.
And Dream going ahead and gets their punish combo. Going for the cross up. Trying to bait out some sort of reversal option. Dream, though, not really doing anything to make Souldyne respect their offense until we are at this. Oh! The dive kick stops whatever train we had running, and Souldyne's going to go ahead and run away to the round.
Yeah. I just think, like, Dream's having a little bit of trouble in neutral. Like, they're going for... I like that option, but a little bit too delayed. They walked forward, so not able to be effective with that. But his pressure, pretty good. But not ready for the dive kick.
This is really important for Dream. We have to keep our opponent in the corner. Souldyne has shown us the dive kick option multiple times, so if Dream needs to have a chance, they gotta lock down the air.
But I think first they're locking down the ground here. Oh! Messing up the combo, and the level 3 will be dealt right back at them.
More importantly, the drive gauge is going to be severely bad for Dream State. Just one more block normal, and that's why we use the drive impact to enforce the burnout state, allowing Souldyne to just really inflict the pressure on their opponent.
Oh! No, Souldyne, no.
You can see what Souldyne wanted. Souldyne wanted a meaty DP to get the chip kill. They really felt like it was theirs to win, but Dream understood that your timing was off, and so is this game.
Yeah, the recognition there is like you have to be so fast to hit that hit confirm, but that's kind of what you need as Aki anyway. So good game win here, and some momentum back throw. So Dream on the offense in the end, plus frames, good catch on the jump, but immediately that heavy punch coming back out from Souldyne. They're recognizing the anti-airs just not working out. Souldyne. Go back on the offense.
Yeah, crouching medium kick finds the OD dive kick. This is a really good positioning for Souldyne. Dreamchuyito jumping in, jumping forward. Now the drive rush is interrupted and calls out the overhead for Dream, and this is going to be a classic. Oh no, drops the combo, unfortunately. 2 whiff punish opportunities were left on the table. Goes for the cross-up, and Souldyne has the corner one more time. Mashes the heavy punch, but Dreams like to jump a lot.
Okay. The level 1!
Oh, unfortunate for Souldyne, and Dreamchuyito is going to definitely clean this up. That's going to be the first round. It was definitely multiple opportunities for Souldyne to win. They were doing a great job baiting out the wisp, but just not really hitting the buttons to capitalize. But that's a whip punish that was capitalized. Realign your chakras, boys. You're getting knocked down with this level 3.
Yeah, giant off lead. That raw does insane amounts of damage. I believe it does 4,500. Okay, getting caught using that level 1. Souldyne still keeping some bar alive for themselves. But bit of a disadvantage. Command grab jumped. Souldyne resetting into DI as well. Gets another drink. Level 2. Meaty. And now the health lead is just right back in their favor. Command grab to end.
Souldyne had to work extremely hard for that. And more important for Souldyne, they had their opponent spend their entire level 3. The most damaging weapon of Aki is offline. If you need a win, you gotta win now, and you gotta win fast.
Oh, good whip punish though. Okay. Gets 2 drinks online again. Waits for the punish, but able to get it healthily yet again for Souldyne. Wake up level 1 though.
That's going to be the first knockdown. Big knockdown from Dream, but we're so close to another level 1 on deck. It's going to be Aki's only reversal option. So Souldyne calls it out with the breakdance kick to the level 2. Great combination right there, because if we keep this combo going, and if we get going with another breakdance kick, can we dance ourselves in to another game? Not quite!
Yeah, I think that was definitely Souldyne trying to style a little bit. But you're talking about the burnout queen right now, and you have no bars. Oh, good jump! You're able to avoid it, but still, you're in danger. Level 2 available. Not even gonna need it. Just going for the combo. Dream able to close it out after a very crazy game 2. Not game 2, game 3. But it's not over yet.
Souldyne trying to replay what happened before, drinking early start, and Dream just starting to slowly adjust to the temperaments of their opponent, but Souldyne still has that dive kick on deck. Oh!
Yo, the anti-airs from Dream have been, like, when they hit, they've been super good. Okay, level 4 available though, so lots of offense, has the health lead as well. Not afraid with the dive kick, and gonna be a normal meaty. No level 1 reversal, and game 5 point.
And Souldyne needs to learn how to make sure that they don't drink themselves to an early grave. His Dream is so on point with stopping their drinking habits.
Okay. Big conversion into level 2 as well. Trying to guarantee some form of checkmate here in the corner. And that was risky from Juri, going to burn out for the mix-up. But they hadn't shown it. The overhead actually getting them that set point.
Not to mention, Dream understood that Souldyne had very little life and was close to the set point, so they wanted to play more conservative. When you know your opponent's going to ball up, you can take these riskier options.
Oh, nice jump. They committed to that forward heavy kick on the drive rush. Level 2, have to activate it to stay plus in the situation.
Now Souldyne gets the whip punish opportunity. The punish counter will knock him down. This is going to be all Souldyne unless Dream can make some much needed momentum shift.
Oh, it's looking good for them to do that level 1 on their minus frames. That is a confident level 1. And you get the poison in here too. So they're taking damage. Good block as well. And this should be it. They have the drive to do... Oh no.
Yeah, Dreamchuyito, they have a level 1 of themselves. Are they going to do something risky? No, he goes for the drive rush, but because Dream went first, they capitalize with the faster button, and Dreamchuyito 3-1. But this definitely need an upgrade from the Blue Lady. So all right, here we go. RuDaGawd. Remember, RuDaGawd was doing extremely well for Ryu versus itzfrankeflankr with the E.Honda. E.Honda, a belligerent character, one of the pub stompers, especially when you're starting to grind your Street Fighter.
Yeah, and definitely has been seeing a lot of good improvements. He has some really good tools in this game. Just pretty hard with his situation of like his reversals, Arcana. You can throw his EX reversal, and he has to spend bar. And a lot of its moves just end up being some gimmicky, but it doesn't matter with flankr. I feel like they're just so good at making good use of this kind of stuff. And when you're in burnout, he is the king of punishing you and being plus. That command grab, 6 frames, startup, very hard to deal with.
Just for context, the fastest move your character has access to is a jab, so 6 frames is only 2 frames slower. That's about everybody's medium punch.
Yeah, that means he can do it in drive, like he can do it off like a medium punch drive rush and be super good, like and it's super good because of how fast it is. But going into burnout here, a little bit different, dangerous situation, but they're trying to play aggressively. Good bud slam out of the corner, but RuDaGawd is able to get the punish anyway, spending it all to get that rub.
Here we go. Headbutt challenges the throw. That's going to be a big pickup. And one of the things about E.Honda that I like is how Sumo Walk allows him to advance movement, meaning that burnout is not a big limiter for him for combos, but this level 3 is definitely going to put the hurt on Frank.
Yeah, and full meter here for Frank as well. RuDaGawd trying to jump and bait out one of these options. Okay, we're getting back to mid-screen. Level 3 available, so still anything can happen for RuDaGawd. Trying to play some of the spacing right now, but still at a disadvantage in health. Frank, no anti-air.
Yep, command grab, that's 6 frames, and that's going to be Frank's first game, looking extremely strong. And remember, this on paper is Ryu's matchup to win.
For sure, and I think, and I was saying it, like, he has, like, Honda has a lot of good tools in terms of, like, he can, well, I'd say a lot of good tools. He has some good tools that these punch buttons, and then if you're at a longer range, checking you with a medium kick, but oh, it's just, I think the experience from flankr just to be able to win out in some of these, even these harder matchups. Oh, but tries to go for the perfect parry. RuDaGawd chunking down that drive meter, not getting the kill, but they could, but still finishing it off at the end.
Now it's going to be Frank trying to fight their way back from that round one deficit. And RuDaGawd using the more traditional Ryu approach, especially with the gut punch, which has so much proximity block. And that's that tool right there. The butt slam, we have not found an answer to.
ParagOnline perfectly okay with spending in that situation. They will have to face a lot of this chip damage. Health lead acquired for RuDaGawd into this combo. You are dead.
I don't think so. E.Honda has a lot of life, so this is probably one more interaction away from being the kill.
You can walk up to here. And you might live to regret this.
Shogi close range. Yeah. So E.Honda has 10,500, which is 500 more than the average character. That's why he survived that DP.
Was nice tag from frame, but RuDaGawd just not letting them get any of this pressure for free.
No, not essentially. RuDaGawd's like, wait a minute, I'm Ryu. Let me just with my damage.
There's a lot of good checks, but not checking that standing medium punch out of the drive rush, and pretty solid damage here for ParagOnline, and checking them. Recognizing that jump, immediately going for that butt slam. Stop it, that's gonna be, oh, I mean, it could have been a big combo, but ParagOnline resetting into the command grab. Doesn't need the big damage combo. Just needs
you just need the round.
Nice, yeah.
Combos don't matter, just win.
I respect the idea that, like, sometimes you just don't want to drop things. You're not going to be going for anything super fancy. And ParagOnline is definitely employing that there in that kind of situation. Oh, that's some Ryu. I'm not minus. Goodness.
I'm not minus is a state of mind. Goes back on the command grab. That's one thing. We now know that Flanker is going to be representing the command throw, so let's just get out of the range right there. And RuDaGawd should be able to close this in, especially as Ryu. Just jump back. Just jump back and fireball. Man, I mean, that's
I know. Maybe they're afraid of the level. Maybe everybody today is just afraid of the level 3, but going for those guaranteed chip situations just doesn't seem to be on the cards for a lot of people. Okay, it's command grab yet again.
Anti-air headbutt, pretty good option. ParagOnline making sure RuDaGawd spends a little bit of that meter. Jump back, but still falls victim to the crouching medium punch, forcing the reversal out of our opponent, but still headbutt on the table.
I like the use of that button right now, but Frank gotta go into burnout again. Big opportunity for RuDaGawd. Get that health lead right back. And escape the situation. Big combo off that as well. And just going straight for the DI.
We go right to the drive impact, and RuDaGawd's going to easily clean that up. RuDaGawd 1 point away from taking this whole set. I wonder if RuDaGawd's going to jump in, or no, if they're going to go back and wait for ParagOnline to make the first move. Flanker representing with the sumo walk, and that's because of its plus. That's why RuDaGawd blocked, falling victim to the command grab. Will we see it again? Not quite. We're going to spend all this meter. Meter dump should give us the round, but will it give us the game?
That was expensive. But we stay in the game here for ParagOnline, and that is what's important. RuDaGawd another chance. He could take. We talked about it before. You can take risks in these situations because of the nature of your situation here. If you're RuDaGawd, but he's gonna get caught jumping on wake up, just getting caught doing all the things right now, and tries to anti-air. Is safe on block, but Frank is getting out of the corner.
But ParagOnline could get burnt out, and RuDaGawd using that classic Shogi pressure manages to stuff the whiff medium punch, going for the I knew that was coming, but I still fall for it all the time. And RuDaGawd with this level 2, we're definitely gonna get the burnout. ParagOnline is on death's door. What do they got in the tank?
They have that level 1 still, but DI directly just going to be able to get the win for RuDaGawd. itzfrankeflankr going down 3-1 to them. RuDaGawd moves on with another win.
To overcome itzfrankeflankr and just by winning the drive gauge battle. Winning the drive gauge battle, more Hashokigis, more fireballs. When we burn out E.Honda and your Ryu, it's Privilege City.
Yeah, it pretty much is. I think Ryu is one of the rare characters where, I know he's one of the rare characters that he actually gets better combos off of his drive rush overhead too, because he can do back heavy punch off of drive rush heavy, which, like, the privilege of being able to do a heavy after a drive rush overhead is like not something every character in the game has, and he gets to do it into a lot of damage. I mean, there's that infamous clip with Blaz, like, laughing about it, where he did overhead one time and ended up winning the round. But
it's so good. It's so good. Ryu can get so much from so little. The fact that we could we could get cash out damage without fully depleting the drive gauge, man. Ryu be that guy.
Oh, for sure. We're going into so many sets today. Milo Scorpius up against Duozza, two people we've seen already today. But I'm excited to see them fight off, because it's been a while since we've seen them.
And this is already an aggressive start from Duozza, and Scorpius challenging the drive rush with the jab. Good check. Bar heavy kick, approaching with the crack shoot, but no, Scorpius gets that throw and the knockdown.
Okay, setting up for those cans. Oh, good jump out of the corner, actually, from Duozza to prevent themselves from being attacked by the plus frames and taking advantage of Milo's more patient neutral here.
Oh man, stand heavy punch. That was one button Scorpius was not able to use extensively, forcing Scorpius to jump. Both people burnt out, but Duozza, what a challenge!
Oh, it's level 1! Is it gonna kill? It will! Oh man, Duozza wants to close it out. And I feel like Milo is just being a little bit too hesitant in these situations. Especially when you have them in burnout, you have to be able to set the timing in neutral. And oh my god, Duozza's calling out every option right now!
Duozza definitely has the momentum, and when you have the momentum, you're going to be a lot more confident, and I can see the confidence radiating from this player.
He is going to get punished, though.
That's a pretty good level 3. You're still going to need to do a lot more to get this round back. Scorpio fighting from behind.
Okay, nice, and just right into the DI, so... gotta be Duozza. Critical art, well, not critical art. Level 3 online has all of the resources, but Milo has that install online, so you gotta be able to move faster in neutral in some of these situations. Oh, but not calling out the DP.
Nope, but still, Duozza is not afraid to press these buttons and really has that level 1 combo locked down. It's not going to do the most damage, but it's going to put Kimberly in the corner, but the jump out makes sure Duozza is feeling that fate.
Oh, and that's going to be it for Duozza in game 1. Scorpius, Milo Scorpius, using that level 2 to close it out. Duozza had a lot of DP, like a lot of missed DPs though. I'm not sure if they're gonna try to play it more patiently, because if you do, you just kind of let Milo get away with, I think, a lot of free pressure. So I don't necessarily mind them, but maybe just be more mindful of where they're being put.
Oh, the OD was snuffed by the slide, and Duozza gets the parry faked out, and now Scorpius playing this mix-up game. After 2 throws, will we go for a 3? Nope. Stand heavy round combo, but ooh, Duozza gets their turn.
Oh, the drop has been so effective here for Milo, and it looks like they're starting to understand what Duozza likes doing on defense a lot. So kind of high amounts of momentum right now for Milo.
One throw, drive rush will catch him in, and oh, unfortunate drop. And we spent a lot of meter for that. That's going to allow Scorpius to really go to town on our opponent.
Tries to go for the throw reset, and Duozza is actually ready for it, but they're not ready for that spacing. Level 3 activated. Still kind of nervous though. You are on burnout. You have that instinct.
But more importantly, we have so much life, Holo. Oh man, such a good button calls shimmy attempt. Kimberly's heavy punch is God's gift to shimmy. God's gift to whiff punishes.
Yeah, I think before they gave it extra range, she still had like a really good shimmy button and standing medium kick, but heavy punch gives you so much more damage. Okay, Duozza.
It's not just damage, it's also the fact that Kimberly advances forward, and anytime you have some button that moves you forward, it's God's gift to you.
Oh, for sure. I think it's a little deceptive because it looks much smaller than I think it is, and punishing them for trying to throw on Wake Up. A lot of text here from Duozza, and another counter hit is gonna put Scorpius on that set point.
Beautiful combo from Scorpius, and they're starting to feel a little bit more confident. What I would like to see from Duozza is more anti-air opportunities, especially getting the knockdown. Okay, crouching medium, convert to drive rush, cancel. And this is going to be a pretty good knockdown. Oh, we went for a really early throw.
Not going to get punished, though. Wait, Scorpius battling back into this round. Nice, perfect parry. And you're not getting tons of... Okay. Tries to go for the reset, gets a real damage, and eventually is going to get it with that throw. And another called out.
This just walked up. So many. And that wall splat combo is going to allow Duozza to stay alive just a little bit longer. However, Scorpius is on game points. Duozza, though, doing a remarkable job of staying alive and keeping the meter. Good reset off the throw. And still... Oh my god! I was about to say hello. That would have been BS if Duozza still landed that.
Yeah. Okay, the reset's actually going to give them the extra drive damage. It might have been seeking. Full burnout for Duozza has that level 3. So he's going to be able to... Oh! He's going to be able to do anything! Scorpius. No! This is VM. And normal DP on Wake Up?
Duozza's playing crazy, man. Oh my god,
I knew it, I knew it.
Do it, do it. Do it, Duozza. Do it. These are all the moves I wouldn't make, but that means they were the moves needed for the victory.
Honestly, I was like, they're gonna DI. I know they're gonna DI to get the win in the corner, but they didn't level 3, and it really worried me. Just go for the DP level 3 combo. Definitely be able to work there in the corner, but Scorpius going for the teleport in the corner. Nice anti-air, and you're able to get an extended combo off of this due to that EX. Oh, mistimes immediate. Okay. Oh, the DP was baited. Milo knew that was going to happen. Set point available to them.
Oh, round start. OD vertical. How am I thinking?
Just right in the throw. I mean, this is the things that they're pulling out right now. They're in burnout. They try to go for the overhead mix-up, but the crouching mini pick actually hit in that situation. So, unfortunately for Duozza, it's actually going to be burnout. Scorpius still has powerful.
Scorpius has the ability to get the stun combo, but no, Duozza still wanting to chase down, even though they're in burnout. They should be ready to advance, and went for the OD crack shoot. That was so crazy. That's a whip anti-air opportunity. Scorpius has to be very careful how and when they press, because Duozza will kill them.
Yeah, and this should be it. I believe level 3, not just level 3, this is critical at level 3.
So, you're absolutely right, Holo. This will lead to a victory, and as much as I'm going to be cheering on Duozza's incredibly bonkers neutral. We have to give it to Scorpius, taking 3-1, staying alive.
Ooh, yeah, I was gonna say, I think this would be a good match, and I'm glad that they chose it. Supersaw versus Souldyne.
Supersaw definitely had was so close to taking out LeviHakai, but unfortunately they just fell for the Elena and Souldyne, switching to the using their C.Viper. So I'm wondering how this is gonna be.
Good start for Souldyne right now, but Supersaw getting aggressive, going for that meaty as well. The plus streams, they're a big fan of that. But Souldyne, lots of respect here on defense. They're trying to close out this round. Good find with that burn kick and the cross-up burn kick right after to take the win.
And you can see Souldyne falling victim to the drive impact, pushing it too early. That's just because Supersaw was so good with their spacing, they were able to call it out.
Okay, good interrupts.
Oh man, they clash. That's going to be a pretty good conversion. Went for the throw reset. Excellent use of the tech. And Souldyne, though, jumping in. Then Supersaw falling victim. No, they challenge. They challenge on get up. Oh, that's a big jump in.
Yeah, able to close it out with that level 3 Souldyne. Good call out on the aggression from Supersaw. So they're going to be able to take game 1.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Souldyne, easy victory. They're just playing a lot more confident, but Supersaw managing to stay in this. What I'm noticing with Supersaw is they're more of a brawling Mai than a projectile Mai.
Yeah, I think there's a big focus on plus frames from Supersaw, and this might be really, you might be looking at the future like this might be optimal in the future if they're thinking about gutting EX fans. Just a lot good showings of like Mai's other tools other than fan that are pretty successful in a lot of these situations. Oh, just a little bit too preemptive, but good punish here from Supersaw going into the DP, and that's a perfect setup into a fan, but the spacing is just like, they're just playing around it. They're waiting for a whip punch.
Okay, oh, look at that. So Supersaw has seen these cancel mix-ups way too often. I went, wait, there's a gap here. Let me just throw that jab.
Alright, DI punish.
Big kick from Supersaw. That's the safe jump setup, and Souldyne is going to have to play some sort of answer, but they play a little patient, bust out with the drive rush of their own, not getting any mix, but at least getting out of the corner.
Nice bottle out. I mean, speaking of brawling, but nice DP from Supersaw, keeping that health lead. This only needs one more interaction here, but Souldyne's not out of it yet. Oh, okay. As soon as I say it.
Supersaw has been a very consistent fighter, doing so well against some of our best fighters in Paragon. They just haven't been able to get the dub.
Good with punish. Crouching medium kick. Guaranteed plus rings here. Right into the throw. It looks so... If I'm going to be honest, to me that always just seems minus, but it's not. It's a VD setup to make sure that you're getting those plus rings that you want on wake up as Mai.
And look at Souldyne falling victim to the rush. Supersaw is just so good with the throws, lands the crouching medium kick. We don't want to be spending the drive rush to avoid burnout. Man, walk up throw. Look how brave Supersaw is. Block. Oh, no. That's a critical R2. I mean, no, that was counter hit.
Yeah, hard to deal with. Full screen. You might have to take a jump risk in that situation with, I mean, Souldyne, lots of control over the situation. Trying to punish them for walking back, but oh, the standing only combo whiffing.
Unfortunate Supersaw maintaining the pressure, forces Supersaw to bust out. We blocked that. That's -6. Good call out with throw to put him in the corner, but then Souldyne just jumps right out. whoosh goes rocket boot.
Nice. Perfect parry yet again. Okay, Souldyne very low on the drive meter and gonna get sent into the corner. With level 1 activated, are they gonna be able to cause the momentum to shift here? And yeah, Supersaw not using those fans, but doesn't even need them. Gonna even us up.
Seismo right to the knockdown. Oh man, Supersaw stuck in the corner once again. You can see that they're not as confident right now, playing a lot more passive, and Souldyne is just using it to run right all over them.
It feels like Supersaw might not be ready for this offense. No full finish, no level 3, but just the overhead, just the jump in. It's gonna be Souldyne going up 2-1.
Yeah, Souldyne is just understanding like, hey, Supersaw does not feel comfortable in this corner. The more I restrict their movement, the better I have of constraining them. And that's why Supersaw is doing all of these throws just to make sure that they have as much arena to play. Okay, I was about to say, you better not let Souldyne get away with that.
Trying to make something out from Souldyne. But guard cancel out of the corner. No whiff punish on the whiff heavy punch. But it's going to be Supersaw punishing the backwards movement here. No full combo. You're so good at the anti-air. Perfect guys.
Yeah, that was a beautiful one. That was a beautiful one from Supersaw. Gets a perfect for their own. Remember, they were perfect in the last set. They need to close this one out to tie it up. And Souldyne, can they get the 2 to get the victory?
Plus range. No drive attack that time. But the check right now from Supersaw. And yeah, that's plus. You cannot walk back in this situation. It's going to be Souldyne. Oh, Supersaw in burnout.
They're in burnout, but look how much health they have, and they managed to get away from the corner. And now they're backing up. Uh-oh. Will they see a throw? Be careful the drive impact, and we went for the jump to try to escape, but not quite.
Hey, you can't really kill from this position. Level 3. Not to be used. They still need another round after this. Souldyne level 3 on wake up, and it's gonna be Supersaw with the
drop. Unfortunate drop, but we pick it up with the throw one more time. No anti-air, and either one. This is one interaction away, and unfortunately, Supersaw, they burned themselves out.
Okay, I just want to point out that was the first fan the entire set.
And I want to burn out. I want to point out that was the first level 1 My Super this entire tournament.
No, I think they did do it once earlier.
Okay, thank you.
In this set, but you're not wrong. When we saw them earlier, they didn't do it. Okay. Knockdown here in the corner. Good meaty. Able to catch them again. Right now, Souldyne just wants to get out of the situation with not blocking overhead.
Drive reversal allows Supersaw to get this combo, and we catch ourselves out to put our opponent closer to the combo and closer to death's door. And another drive reversal makes sure that Supersaw puts themselves on set points.
Yeah, Souldyne could not find a break that round. And they're going to continue to have problems here on the defense. Good late bird kick, able to punish the butt names here. But their problems are not done yet. They're not able to keep Supersaw in the corner, but they are in burnout. In this situation, they're just, I say that they might be stuck. They're not stuck. They got out of the corner. They're losing the health lead despite having Supersaw in burnout right now.
Supersaw went for a big whip punish button, but it is drive impact vulnerable. And thanks to this level 3, this should allow Souldyne to tie it. No, not quite. They're one interaction away from taking it. 2 Seismos, one more Seismo. No! Souldyne could lose this. Supersaw with the anti-air!
Level 3 is available. They could just do a super on block here.
And
the level
crazy!
2!
Oh, one, and the anti-air from Souldyne made sure that they put this in a final round situation. Supersaw 1 meter, Souldyne no meter and ready. Supersaw with the corner and distance advantage.
Oh no, full punish on that! I mean, has two things there. They're both in each other's head. This set has gone on long enough, but they're both just trying to counter each other's things so hard right now. That's a nice throw. You're able to go back to mid-screen. You know the fans aren't a threat because you haven't seen them. Nice cancel, but still not going to save you from the jumping.
Use the stand heavy punch to stop the jump, and that's going to be a big punish counter, but the unfortunate, that's another drop, but still, Supersaw manages to do the challenge. Don't look at the fan being interrupted.
The missed tech and the burnout in the corner. That's going to be Souldyne taking it game 5, last round.
By God, that be a slobber knocker. Supersaw just fell victim to Souldyne on opening a can of whoop ass on her opponent.
This week.
Remember, I was yelling at Squid Pope because we were seeing standing medium punch drive rush off of a whiff DP, and I told him about two heavy punches. You know, it's a real Chicago punish situation. You ever heard that term before?
Yeah, you're going for a much more a much less good punish.
Yes, exactly.
In comparison to the actual easy good punish that does more damage. Okay, pressure here in the corner. Squid Pope's not going to let that flash kick go. They're waiting and trying to be patient here, but in burnout now only has that level 1 available as defense, but is going to work out for them right now. Their burnout's not quite over, but honestly they're back on the offense.
So we can already see that Squid Pope is using more of the boom pressure now. We're not afraid of the Kimberly approach. And one other thing about Squid Pope is I'm seeing a lot more bazooka knee in neutral. That is -4 on block, so you got to be very careful how we space that out. One more throw. That's going to be one more mix. Will we see the overhead? No! Squid Pope goes right for the flash kick, which is a good option because pretty much Kimberly is going to die in any button she presses after spreads.
Yeah. You OSing, not basically I'm gonna do a flash kick regardless of the option here, unless they unless the true block string, in which it won't come out. So good stuff to the Squid Pope right now. Just going for the jump in, trying to be a little aggressive, trying to get that burnout, but Milo side switch into the corner.
Squid Poke using that great crushing medium kick, one of Valve's best long-range pokes, catches the elbow drop. Excellent decision. And now Squid Poke wanted to go throw out the blade, but unfortunately that extends Valve's hurt box, allowing Scorpius to get it. Oh, good conversion to the level 3.
Yeah, I love how clean. Honestly, Squid Poke's patience in that game was really paying off. And Milo just not able to really get any pressure done, but that's only game 1, and you have a lot of time to figure some of these matchups out. So we'll see if Milo, what they'll be going for. The showing of slide is super important, just to show us hey, if you fireball, I can punish you for just doing it.
I like this approach, this calm. Basically, Squid Poke feels like a moving wall. For sure. And I mean, speaking of good approaches, I thought that was pretty good from Milo, but DI is actually going to be the option that Squid Poke opts for. And I don't know. Look at that! Look at how much damage Squid Poke did. Squid Poke learned.
Yeah, that was really good damage, to be honest. I say I don't agree with the spend, but honestly, look how much control they've been able to keep. Okay, as I say that though, level 2 available, they might actually be able to go for the kill.
This should be able to do it. Come on, dive your forearms right across. Go. Will we see the again? You can see what happened right there. Scorpius falling victim, taking defeat from the jaws of victory, just forgetting about the flash kick for a second time.
Yeah, and I think that's just an unfortunate situation where not gonna kill, so in burnout that close to Guile, just so many options are just so good at bursting down that little bit of shit. And okay, nice combo. Trying to keep this spacing here in the corner, but Bazooka Knee has been super effective at just getting Squid Poke back in the game.
you really need one of Guile's essential approaches because he can forward advance while maintaining essential. But now Scorpius gets the reset off of the spray cans, no level 3, and the overhead sends it in, and that's going to be 1 round for Scorpius. If Squid Poke can take this 1 round, we're going to be 2-0, forcing Scorpius to a reverse 3-0 situation.
I don't know if that's what they wanted, and lots of risks being taken here from Squid Poke. Right into the burnout, but honestly the burnout defense has been pretty good here. They try to walk back, but Scorpius is able to punish right now. No anti-air in the corner right now. Are they going to be able to react? No, there's nothing to react to. Level 3 is going to be active.
I really feel like Squid Poke is just going to give this match up. They didn't want to fight super hard for this. And that would be Scorpius taking it 1-1. That was a real... This is a momentum shift for Squid Poke. Just because we now do not have the privilege of a 1-game lead.
Yeah, and not only do you not have a 1-game lead, you took a big risk, it just didn't work out for you. So it's important in these situations that you just keep that pressure up. But Milo is also trying to keep that pressure up right now. And they're being forced into the corner. Nice match, and the reset into the throw. There's no reversal in the situation. Squid Poke taking a lot of damage in the corner.
No whip punish from Scorpius, but we are going to get the knockdown. Spray cans are up there. Squid Poke is going to have to just respect this entire offense and look at all that burnout damage.
Oh, good option. And you're gonna be able to get a lot of spacing off of this. Go to flash kick! What kind of reaction was that?
Oh my god, Squid Poke, you went for the jumping light. I don't know if that was the optimal move. You could have really just held your ground. Your buttons are so good, Squid Poke.
Milo taking advantage right now. But, I mean, as I say that, it's always just in these situations where I feel like Milo is forced in the corner, they reverse the situation, let's go for a pass to fight out of the corner. And nice anti-air. Oh, force burnout.
Scorpius is playing and extremely strong. It's really starting to understand that Squid Poke is playing a little too risky, and Scorpius is making sure that those risks are coming up in their favor. But still, it's more than winnable, especially when Guile has a flash kick. I would go ahead and move backwards. No, we're going to approach with the knee. You crazy bastard. No flash kick.
And Milo has the punish on deck. Able to go up 2-1, but it's not over. I feel like Squid Poke has the right idea in a lot of these situations, just not able to fully execute. Alright, Scorpius taking advantage. We're back in the corner at the beginning of the round for Scorpius, but much better situation, I think, for Squid Poke than normal.
Squid Poke going for the over-reliable target combo that's going to force themselves in the corner. Milo, though, falling victim to the OD flash can. So much one fall gets landed by the back heavy punch. Such a good button, and the conversion from Squid Poke. Look at that. I am so bad at doing that to myself. The DRC from Squid Poke manages to get themselves a victory. They could tie it up in 1 more round.
Good spacing from Milo. And Buster Ames, wait to a throw, waiting for the flash kick. Good patience, though, from Squid Poke, and able to punish the parry, so forcing that guard cancel out of Milo, and getting that anti-air. You're actually able to get a small health lead here with a reliable target combo. Honestly, just getting punished repeatedly by Milo. Yeah, that is a fake setup, so I do not, I understand trying to disrespect them.
Oh man, not enough charge from Squid Poke. It's a hard knockdown from Milo, and now Scorpius going for the level 3. This is going to be a quick 2-round victory for Milo, putting themselves up. Actually, my bad. I read the board state wrong. 1-round victory. But still anyone's game. Milo does have the round. So set point versus survival point.
Oh, didn't wait long enough on the flash kick. It's a little bit hard in those cross-ups to, like, it's really an experience thing of, like, judging when you can flash kick. Okay, good check. Almost gets into a punishable state, but able to catch Milo hitting something. And this is really dangerous here for Milo, because this drive meter is looking bad.
Now we do want, when will Squid Poke go for it? And Milo calls it out, and that's going to be a beautiful level 1. putting a little more time. But the flash kick, will Squid Poke go for DI again? They do off of the back heavy. Squid Poke, the victory's in their hands. They go for the burnout. Here comes the blade. Not quite. They really had the opportunity to use the super.
Yeah, and not only the super there, but like at least use the drive meter to be able to get the extra damage in that combo. That's dangerous. You're leaving your opponent with the ability to get back in that situation. Trust in your ability to be able to do combos and make sure that you get that full kill in the corner. But it does end up working out for Squid Poke. You're going to be able to get hit here from Milo, and Milo's on the offense. They're on the chase, and they're gonna get that punish counter into a reset.
Especially offense using that heavy punch, but great call like out of the teleport. You can combo with this drive rush crouch to heavy punch, and now it's Squid Poke at a very comfortable situation, and again using the flash kick. We're gonna hold down the space. How will Scorpius get out of this?
Oh, good recognition on the trade. On the counter hit trade as well, so it's going to be Squid Poke on that set point for the first time. Sweep not punished, and the offense is just ever flowing.
And you can really feel it in Squid Poke's veins. Look at the rank differential. If you could take out a Grandmaster, someone 200 points more than you in this tournament, that's going to be feeling really good. This is losers. One of these fighters will be, well, they're going to be staying home, but they're going to be out of the tournament.
Squid Poke in a terrible position though. Gonna be saving that meter for the last round of the set. These two going the full mileage in game 5. Oh, the trade in the air. What a weird situation. Going right for the level 3. Get that big health lead online. But
it's going to be a pretty big health lead, but it's not the best amount of damage. Not to mention, we've now taken our level 3 off there. We can't close this out. Squid Poke has to be playing really solid, but if we land flash kicks like that, that might be true.
Yeah, I think though the thing.
Oh, this is bad. This is so bad.
Yeah.
Not only did Squid Poke whip the OD, but because of this level 3 situation, Milo is going to put him in near burnout or burnout situation, and we have the damage.
Oh, that was very risky, but going into burnout here and in the corner, trying. And no aids are coming out, but still able to do it, and that's gonna be Milo Scorpius coming out on top in the end. Squid Poke very close to eking out a win. But oh my god, we're already into our next set. FrankFlankr versus RuDaGawd.
This is a run back from the ladder, isn't it?
It is. And okay, it looks like RuDaGawd. It's like I know what your shenanigans are about already.
Here comes RuDaGawd landing the blade kick. Remember, FrankFlankr was so reliant on the command grab in neutral, so I want to see the adjustments from RuDaGawd. Are we going to see more backdashing, or are we going to see more jumping?
Okay, the throw as a reaction. But FrankFlankr still really low here. RuDaGawd in burnout though, but so is FrankFlankr. Nice reaction.
Early lead from RuDaGawd. Both players haven't dipped into their super meters just yet. Here comes FrankFlankr, a more belligerent E.Honda. Goes for the overhead. No follow-up, but we do get the command grab and the counter hit butt slam.
I think that RuDaGawd tried to call out a headbutt preemptively and just butt slam just annihilated the sweep.
Jump back, that's a great answer to the torpedo.
Yeah. Flanking. Running around on the board. That round was looking a little dicey though. Oh, but this round's gonna look dicey for RuDaGawd. Big punish damage. I actually think that was a pretty conservative combo. And nice, perfect Paragon wake up. This is gonna lead RuDaGawd to the other side.
FrankFlankr though still finds the butt slam and lands it, but because hasn't been able to link off the overhead. I believe that's just because we haven't had a drive rush, but The double dip teriyaki stick command grab puts FrankFlankr ahead of this round. And this is how it was before. Frank would take the early game, but then RuDaGawd would get the reverse 3-0.
A little bit patient on the rematch though. Might be thinking about what kind of adaptation they want to be bringing to this game too. Nice! Everybody's so good at the anti-air perfect parries today.
And that's a major amount of damage. I understand what FrankFlankr is trying to do. Put all this damage on the board and we don't have to worry about burnout shenanigans. And we only spent one super. That is, you could get a super in a round really easy.
I don't know what move they wanted there, but whatever it was, the input was scrambled. And now you're kind of, if you're RuDaGawd, you're kind of scrambled on this corner. Guaranteed plus range, no reversal coming out from RuDaGawd, and they might show it here. No, the sweep yet again to try to catch the head. The headbutt. Frank here.
FrankFlankr, just understand, if I just beat my opponent hard enough really fast, then there is no adjustment.
It's true. I mean, this might be just like the Frank special, because like a similar thing happened last week where I was fighting Frank in top 8 and I beat him 3-1 in pools. But come top 8, I mean, a different Frank comes out.
Some people just need to wake up like that, or some people just need those few extra games to really get you on the download.
That's true, but I like what's happening right now here from RuDaGawd. Able to continue that pressure, but it's not over. RuDaGawd still closes it out in the corner.
Round 2.
FrankFlankr. Will we do a a more cautious dash E.Honda? No anti-air. And no counter hit butt slam.
Another Licho throw.
Now FrankFlankr got to be very careful how we spend that meter. We're not going to see the driver cancel, but at this pivotal moment of the round, we probably might burn ourselves out for the game.
Frames. Oh, good bait there. If you're RuDaGawd.
This is big. This is big. This is big for FrankFlankr. They got themselves up a tied up set point versus survival point for both people. FrankFlankr could eliminate RuDaGawd from this entire tournament if they just play their moves correctly.
Good line with that medium punch right into level 3. FrankFlankr is a big fan, I think, of getting that early health lead and running away with it. Honda's one of those characters where, like, you start sort of freaking out in these situations. You want to get this damage back, but staying patient is, I think, really important. And RuDaGawd, they're willing to stick in their position if they have to in order to not get crossed up, but that's a good butt slam, and trap with the butt slam yet again, and that's gonna be FrankFlankr with a 3-0 over. Try to increase or slow down that pace accordingly in order to get these match wins, but we'll see. Jimmy on the patented Marisa versus Izzy on the Juri.
So Jimmy Dr playing the Marisa. We have not seen a single Marisa or Juri this entire tournament, so very strange at the top 8 to see these two make their appearance.
Okay, good recognition, not letting that EX Gladius go through. Okay, good catch. I mean, Izzy so ready in these situations, but Jimmy has recognition of their own. No recognition of that standing medium punch hit though.
Good one. And then Issei falling victim to the level 2.
Round 2.
Okay, no whiff punish. The situation is just really trying to drive rush into that situation. Oh, I feel like Jimmy, you definitely could have gotten a little bit more off of the drive meter coming back, but you're still going to be able to get this full punish. It looks super good here in the corner. Izzy forced a DP out of that situation. Very low on resources all around. Oh, Gladius not going to be able to finish this off. And Izzy still going to activate that level 1 and get the win for Jimmy.
Marisa wins.
That level 1 is so underrated for Marisa, especially its counter hit properties. It's been a little bit wonkier in earlier seasons, but it's definitely stabled out. And Jimmy DR going to take the first game, but this is Juri. Juri can definitely smother Marisa, so a lot of people would like to smother Marisa, but the whole point is that it's anyone's game.
Yeah, and no. I wonder what's going on with Jimmy. Not coming back to the match, but regardless, I think that oh, I think I lost my train of thought. I liked the smothering gameplay though from Jimmy. Just you know these two have played so often that you know Jimmy knows what to look out for, knows when to go over there and challenge. And okay, waiting on the set to continue, but how you feeling about that first game?
I'm feeling like this is going to be an adjustment game for Issei. We already know how strong they are for Juri, so I only see this as a temporary setback, and the slow amount of time for us to re-enter this match is just Issei going back to the drawing board, understanding what's happening, and seeing what they need to do to overcome this menacing Marisa.
Okay. Paragon neutral. Oh, that is an interesting challenge. Sometimes it can be really hard to do that neutral. That the spacing there that actually gives you a plus situation. Okay, yeah, and you might die here if you're Izzy. Level 1. Yeah. Oh yeah, my train of thought was we're talking about her level 1. The level 1 change where it can't be thrown anymore. I actually think her level 1 might be one of the best level 1s in the game now. Like, legitimately.
It's definitely really good for the damage output. But now Issei forcing Jimmy DR to block. And once you get that Marisa burnt out, we got a whole bunch of problems. Neutral jump, I like the weight from Issei. And now Jimmy DR has the combo, has the corner, and we're really gonna go to town.
Ooh, getting caught out. Izzy fighting back. Not gonna let too much momentum get away from them. But they still have to close out this game if they don't want to go down 2-0 right now. Because Jimmy is going on the offense. Izzy, level 3 activated. And gonna get that nice health lead, but now you don't have it to close out.
But still, you want that health lead because the more momentum, the more time you can put. Oh my god, beautiful, perfect parry, and that's going to be a knockdown from Jimmy DR.
Jimmy hitting all the buttons in that situation. But it works out, and you might die, by the way. Oh, okay, they're going for the reset. They don't trust in that combo. Izzy trying to regain some of this drive right now. They're not really able to go for all the things that they want to do. And they're trying to play very patient right here in the corner.
I like to jump back to the medium punch, but falls victim to the jump. That for fierce. Issei needs to be very careful because if we hit this, yep, this is gonna be another game for Jimmy DR. Jimmy DR, more like Jimmy TR, standing for 2 rounds and 2 victories.
Yeah, Jimmy is not messing around this set. Other than that last, I feel like he definitely could have killed a little earlier. Like, sometimes people just like, I'm gonna do this combo, and regardless of, I know it's gonna kill, regardless if it's longer than the combo that could have, if it's longer than the combo that could have killed before then. Izzy on an early burnout, so gonna be a lot of damage being taken.
Really bad, especially since we have no super. You were just asking for the corner. And now Jimmy DR is going to go ahead and clean this up with a level 1. which he's been using every single game. You notice that?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's level 1 according to you.
I don't think it's the best level 1. There's
One
no
of
better.
the best.
There's no better level 1 than my level 1. Like, you don't. The amount of value you get is insane. And okay, Jimmy. Such a good situation because the drive situation means that like Izzy really can't go that far. Like they can't use drive, and that's gonna be a bait. And Jimmy is gonna take it to winners finals in a 3-0.
Guaranteed third place position for Jimmy DR. Issa is gonna be sent to the lower bracket. What?
Hit you once and win. And oh, this is not one of those types of matchups though. Blanka and C.Viper. Two of the definitely rarer characters.
Yeah, but this is Blanka played by Ruffian.
Okay. If you're Levi, you're probably like very happy that your AT here is on a quarter circle in this matchup. Definitely easier to react to than trying to DP a oh, that is definitely not what you want if you're Ruffian. And nice punish from Levi. Able to set up for the corner, but a mash from Ruffian and Lincoln.
And now, LeviHakai wanting to keep the pressure on Blanka. One option that Blanka has that is extremely frustrating is jump back OD ball, but we get the O. We get it, the anti-air, and we parry the level 1. Hey, pretty good. But still, rufianMX pressing the advantage, pressing the lead, pressing their buttons.
Oh, that bait is lethal. Ruffian able to go up one. Oh, able to go up one round. That was just a round 1. Oh, just going immediately for burnout here. It's your Ruffian. But good combo into level 1. This will give you some extra freedom.
Yeah,
using that install.
Both of these players slightly above the 2-bar threshold. Now LeviHakai able to drive rush cancel while still maintaining their gauge. rufianMX, oh man, whips the throw, but still manages to get the knockdown. And that's the Ruffian special. Just walk up grab. Walk up grab.
Okay, level 2 activation. They're in burnout here. They're trying to push the advantage, and yeah, they're in. Wait, that actually works? What?
Apparently, now the winner of this will fight Jimmy DR, LeviHakai. Still, this is just the C.Viper. Remember, we have the Guile, we have the Elena.
Okay, no burn kick for you. Ruffian, good presence in neutral here is preventing Levi from really getting anything done. In the corner, nice guard cancel out though.
It's going to be Ruffian taking the first game. Really, was a slaughter not there. I really feel like it could go both ways with these people.
Yeah, I think they're both having like really good defensive like displays in terms of showing good options to get out of the corner. And well, as soon as I say that, of course, Ruffian's just getting beat up in the corner. But oh, yep, goodbye. A near perfect here for Levi.
LeviHakai definitely is getting these early victories, but rufianMX is just the type of person who can melt the damage. No real conversion off of that. Well, it's the scorch kick, and LeviHakai taking the early lead, but not really doing a major dent in the life bar or the drive gauge.
Yeah, they're quite even right now. Alright, no whip punish.
No, and Ruffian's able to run away, and LeviHakai being very cautious because look at how Rainbow Ball can be adjusted. LeviHakai knows if they try to go in. Oh my god! The OD Blanka ball out of nowhere. Ruffian made sure that LeviHakai blinked and got hit.
Oh, good check here if you're Ruffian. Making sure not to give in to that pressure. A lot of people would just opt to block in that situation, but knowing those right times when you can hit the button. I feel like Ruffian has been so good at that. Oh, he flies away.
Nope. Oh, level 1, so much damage. Ruffian can close this out. Get a comfortable 2-game lead, and that's going to be it. LeviHakai off to... Pretty much, I've seen this before in Paragon. LeviHakai is going to be committed to staying to the C.Viper. Look at it! I called it! I called it!
I mean, I think this is always like a comfortability thing, I think, where Levi's just like, I'm pulling this character, or this character's better for this matchup, or this player matchup. So, LeviHakai trying to make that comeback right now. And they've had these good starts in the corner, but they haven't always equated to the full set, not 7, the full game wins, or even full round wins.
Gets hit by the crouching medium punch. That's always a good button for Blanka.
Oh, baits out the A tier, but not gonna be able to go with the punish. Ruffian is on set point now. Okay, gets that frame trap. It's spacey.
LeviHakai can take this in, and Ruffian still using that stubby short kick. I don't really see them using too many resources to try to get themselves the victory just because of the life differential, but they will spend the level 1 because they can easily get that back.
Okay, Jason guaranteed a burnout, but actually Levi is gonna pick up into the match and spends at level 3. Half resources basically for Ruffian right now, but kind of unfortunate for Levi to have his stun meter.
That really feels like one of those, hey, I gotta do this right now. If I don't spend this, I won't be able to close it out properly. And then Ruffian 1 meter away from level 1, which they haven't really been expressing. Instead, we've been seeing level 2, I mean. We've seen a lot of level 1s that LeviHakai has to be cognizant of, and they will burn themselves out, but also burn out their opponent at the same time.
Okay, safe jump, trying to bait out that level 1. And level 2 activated. No meter here for... No drive bar here for Ruffian. But you get that extra safety with the doll.
Throw. That should be another one. That wild edge is such a belligerent move. The anti-air LeviHakai can definitely take this, and Ruffian knows it, but slams on one more throw. There's going to be one more interaction away. Do we go for the reversal? And we do, and Ruffian calls it out.
Hey, Ruffian with a strong 3. Oh, what? Huh? Okay, guys.
Milo, not on the Kimberly. We're going with the Sagat.
Oh, okay. That was an insanely good burp prepared. But even Sagat doesn't get amazing damage off of that. Alright, the pick of Jamie as well. Back throw.
Here we go. Tiger is blocked, and Issei needing to play this very carefully because Jamie has to do so much to get past Sagat's offense.
Oh, good jump in that pressure. A little bit too much autopilot. But Milo still in this. Oh, the walk-up throw from Izzy. 4 drinks as well. But that's going to be some damage here into guaranteed pressure. Got the heavy punch, but you did not get the full punish. Izzy, give it another chance, but not going to be another one after this. Oh, okay. So, no level 1 combo. Not going to need it. Forward light kick is going to be the option.
Milo gets that first one, and this is going to be a big punish. Oh, unfortunate drop. We're not using the standard Sagat route. Issei, so close to being burnt out, though. You're going to just have to duck those tiger shots. Oh my god, lands the stand heavy, and we use the reset to get the side switch. Not a bad decision from Issei.
Yeah, and you have 2 here. Oh, you switch again, but honestly, Milo's really not been able to deal with the jump-ins. Oh, nice recognition. The combo, though, a little bit too far for that one. You really just have to... I think that's a DP situation. Oh, nice dive kick, and able to finish this out. Izzy evening us up in game 1.
Still been pretty fierce for both of these fighters. And we got level 3 on deck. Good use of the Tiger Uppercut. And you can see Scorpius really trying to fish out some sort of response from Issei. And Issei's not biting.
No anti-air still. And they let loose the DP, the EX DP of all things. And you're... Does Izzy know the routing? Is the question to me.
Especially since we got the burnout. Oh man, Issei, let's go! And we got the drink too. We could even still get the burnout combo.
Oh, good jump! If you're Milo, the jump again. And okay, first anti-air DP. Catches them walking back as well. Doesn't do the right combo plus streams because they're standing. Izzy in a dangerous situation.
Ooh, classics. That's just, you know, Sagat, you don't want him full screen, right?
Honestly, in this game, I would say he's the most intensely strong character full screen. But against a character like Jamie, he's actually pretty threatening because, like, he can react with options by the time you've done anything but dive, basically. Okay, no combo. Izzy. No punish as well, but okay, counter hit into the drink. 3 drinks online here for Izzy. Not getting the command grab in the corner. Just going for some classic low and beyond.
These people already safe. Scorpius gets knocked down, but again, these tiger shots. Issei's having such a hard time navigating them, wouldn't you say?
Oh my god. Yeah, it feels like I said, I feel like dive kick is like the actual right answer in a lot of situations, but you can get caught jumping by high shot. So I feel like Izzy's just trying to play it a little bit carefully, but that jump in is gonna work out for them. Milo getting that lead taken away from them. Izzy on the defense. Buster aims yet again. Good respect in that situation. But able to catch them walking back in. That's 4 drinks.
4 drinks, and we got a round up. Not to mention Issei just is 1 round away from taking it.
Reset the command grab.
This is all she wrote, Holo.
Yeah, and Izzy committing to another game on Jamie at the very least.
Jamie wins.
That's only going to be 1 game, though. Issei, it's still tied up. We're going to have to stay on the Jamie. And Scorpius just not finding the magic zoning formula that they had before.
Yeah, I like the recognition that, like, hey, this was not working before on the second hit of the Tiger Nexus, so. But in the corner, it's so effective. Well, Milo tried to react with something there, but Izzy putting out their longest limb, getting the punish.
Now Scorpius, sends in. You could just see this. Scorpius is landing so many good opportunities. Drive rush heavy, jump in, but we're not closing out these combos. But we will get that perfect parry, something that we know Scorpius has.
Plus strings because they were crouching and gonna be able to punish the parry as well. So is dangerous in the corner. Activate that level 1. Get the extra drink.
Tiger knee. Oh man. No anti-air again. Issei just 1 hit away from a big from being called out. I like the call out from the drive impact to try to stop the Tiger Nexus. Finds gold.
To level 1, but basically guaranteed here in the corner unless something else happens. Izzy goes up. After I think a round that definitely wasn't looking like it was going to go their way.
The throwdown now. Scorpius wanting to stop the drive rush short, trying to bait out some sort of response for Ize. Crouching medium punch, standing medium kick. This is a pretty good range to stand at. And this time we sail the Tiger Uppercut. I almost said Dragon Uppercut.
Okay, good tech. Noticing that Scorpius isn't going for a true jump in, and I think that was definitely a fireball input. But when you're walking forward, sometimes that can happen to you. Good recognition. That was minus. Okay, now Izzy is going to have to fight some more pressure here. These drive rush plus ranks.
Oh man, what a way to stop it. You saw that Issei waited for some sort of secondary movement from the Tiger Nexus and went, okay, here comes DP. You can't do anything. Issei drinks up, Milo Scorpius forcing it in. We do see Issei so close to being burnt out. Even the tech throw is winning it for Scorpius.
Oh, they're fine with the hit. They had the drive meter to actually finish it off there. But Izzy just jumping into jumping. Critical art available. Survey says.
I think it's not going to kill Holo just because we had scaled it down.
Yeah, I think it'll kill this scale too.
And that was a really good option for Issei. Pretty much if that situation, the command grab would kill. And if I was Milo, I would probably have held up in that moment. But Issei just two victories in. Just needs one more, and they will move on and eliminate Milo. Milo is going to still stay with the Scott. I understand the sentiment just because, hey, I got one game. I just need to find that magic formula one more time.
Just a walk through Izzy. Getting back in. Gets another throw. Buster aims. Milo Scorpius having a pretty hard time dealing with this. But, I mean, yeah, I was going to say, they get the air there, but they're still stuck in the corner.
Oh man, again with the command grab. Issei is showing us why you don't want Jamie to get turned up.
Yeah. A character that you sort of want to play belligerently. They're designed in a way where, like, they've got some funny tricks. And dealing with them. Like, we haven't even seen Izzy try to palm a lot because of the fireballs. Okay? I mean, they are close enough now where I feel like palm could be an option, but it's either for something. They've been just doing a great job of doing drive rush, crouch medium kick, and getting that into a Rekka combo, into a drink.
This really feels like the longer this match goes out, the better Issei's chances of winning, because then he has more opportunity to get his drink. But unless Scorpius does a heavy Tiger Uppercut combo and evens it out.
And just jab. We're walking back here for Izzy, trying to set up for some sort of drive rush situation.
Rather tense match. Scorpius falls victim to the OD. Izzy still playing a little bit with fire, but Scorpius, no, don't drag it uppercut! Uppercut, please! Please! Were you holding your breath? I was holding my breath.
Yeah, I was like, there's so much jumping happening right now. It's Scorpius can reverse. Oh, just going right into level 3. Wreck into level 3. It's one of the new additions and buffs that they got. And this positioning advantage might be what Izzy's looking for here in the corner. This is set point for them. Good jump, but no jump in. Deal the punish in the situation. Milo just needs to find a big hit here. Oh no, anti-air!
One throw, one drink, one step. One round is all he needs to eliminate Milo, and we're looking to be making that real soon. We got level 1 on deck. Scorpius still has to play so patient, so difficult. And you can see one of the reasons why Issei's been able to win is just they're jumping in so much on Scorpius.
Round 1. Fight.
Getting into the set. Aggressive start here for FrankFlankr.
Oh yeah, classic Viper mix-up. And you can see FrankFlankr using the standing heavy punch to get some sort of whip punish opportunity, but now LeviHakai. Great defense. I like the defense from Levi.
Ooh. Able to actually call out the tech as well. Good recognition. Yeah, I mean, Frank just immediately, I'm out of the corner. Surprise.
Bam!
Oh. Okay, do you think that was on purpose?
Maybe, but it hit.
No, I meant like the level 1, I mean.
Oh, I don't know, but it worked out. Hard knockdown from the sweep, neutral jump, trying to bait some sort of response, no follow-up from the Seismo, and you can, Frank, did you see Frank? I'm gonna drive rush. I don't know what to do, drive rush.
Yeah, I don't really know if I've seen this matchup before between these two characters. Like this is looking pretty rough in the corner. It's looking at all the check buttons that Levi has been putting out, and it just looks like Frank is afraid to try to press something, and the delay anti-air to make sure that you're hitting butt slam. Levi taking that game 1.
Levi, good pressure, and that's gonna be a perfect.
Yeah. Blink of your eye, Levi. Moving on to the next round. Okay. Man grab gets that health lead, but Frank's drive meter not looking super healthy right now, and after that press, it's gonna look even less healthy.
FrankFlankr though, still, you see Frank? I like how Frank is still confident even though they're either losing or burnt out. Like, nah, I'm still going for my butt slam.
Oh no, reaction to level 1 as well. So just directly into level 3. Levi. Oh, is that 2-0 already?
Yeah. Not quite.
You're not dead?
Not quite. What did I say? What did I say, Holo? 10,500 life, and that 500 came in just there. But Frank, you saw how Frank lost because of their own reflexes. Happens to me a lot. Happens to the best.
Oh, for sure. Oh, okay. I guess the light pick checks there. And Frank, yet again, low on drive here in the corner. Getting done to him what Honda really likes doing to other characters. Nice punish though. This is your entrance back into the game. No full combo off of that punish. But Frank is trying to get in that right spacing where headbutt will be an extra threat.
And that's one thing. You can see that LeviHakai, whenever they want to jump back to space, there is an immediate sumo splash chasing down. One of the reasons why sumo splash is so good is because it only needs 2 inputs. You know, good old charging, just like if we charge into that command grab.
Oh, and then right in. I mean, you definitely could have level 2'd there if you're Frank. That might have been the only option, but set point for Levi.
Good combo from Frank, and we spend the drive rush just to keep on going, put the pressure up, and immediately Levi bust out. Cross up, excellent.
Yep, going back to neutral. Frank, I think, still has that small lead, and able to get the anti-air on the burn kick with the jab. Ooh! And that's gonna be it, Frank. Taking that round. Maybe setting up this reverse 3-0.
It's gonna have to be a lot of work. You know, Frank, again, this is what we were talking about earlier. Frank will just get that early start, just put some initial pressure on our opponent. But LeviHakai, they're pretty cool-headed. They just know that, hey, I don't have the life, but I have the drive gauge and I have the meter. I can make it back.
I feel like Frank has been having a hard time controlling a lot of space, but the delay anti-air actually messing up. Just not on the right side. Oh, the call out on the parry as well right now. Frank stuck in the corner. What's the option? Gonna be throw loops right now for Levi.
Well, that's because one of the reasons why Frank was going to get throw loop is because they have so much life. So, hey, they could afford it. But now they're about even. And you can see LeviHakai stuffing that drive rush with the standing medium kick. And that was pretty much what has been happening a lot. Frank would just drive rush in neutral. And unfortunately, that propensity to being offensive has just made sure that they have been eliminated from this tournament. Great job, but better job from Levi. Who you fight?
Yeah, and I'm sure both these players are going to be giving it their biggest shot right now. Jimmy on the Marisa. And actually getting hit by that target. Ruffian trying to fuzzy match their way to a combo. Or pressure backwards. That's a crazy reaction move to do as an A tier.
And Jimmy DR just sending damage. And Jimmy DR has realized, if my opponent can't move, I win. I'm Marisa.
Yeah, perfect as her. Well, I guess it's not that unusual since she does so much damage. So, yeah, I guess you're not guessing for your life. That's actually getting called out there. Jimmy must have pressed something afterwards. But you're probably pretty solid for Jimmy because. Oh, well, unless that happens to you. And
no. Jump back. You can see how Jimmy DR is so good with these jump back disengage buttons. Light and medium, really good red air ones. But rufianMX uses the OD ball, chases them back down. Goes for the strike throw. But oh man, stops Gladius. I like this. Jimmy DR they are losing health and losing drive gauge. The complete opposite of how their fight with Issei went.
I think Jimmy, at the exact second, tried to let go there. Getting caught by the crouching medium kick. Nice! Whip punish, just Ruffian doing one backdash to set that up. And getting into level 2 install. So, they're playing very patiently, just doing all this drive damage. Gladius not able to punish, so no level 3 for you, Jimmy, in that situation. And Ruffian able to call out all these options. Is it going to be a DI on the corner quite yet? No, it's going to be Jimmy preemptively jumping up, but they're still going to get punished. Jimmy going down with Ruffian winning that round.
Ruffian, again, you know, this is what sometimes you just need to be more aggressive than the Marisa. Release the ball, and again, Ruffian, I like how we're using the light Blanka ball to chase down, and Ruffian's not even going for the throw, which a lot of Blanka's balls do. They just go for crouching lights.
Yeah, they're a big fan of just using buttons, I think, in a lot of these situations, because they're not even doing like, they're not doing up ball as anti-air either.
Oh, what? Did you see how Ruffian used the light kick to stop the target combo?
Oh, Jimmy, not able to finish it. Oh no. Okay.
Round 2. Fight.
Good one. You gotta jump back, land the light. Oh, baby!
What? Shouldn't he gonna be able to do off of this? Oh, they are gonna be able to set up level 3? What is he gonna do off it? Well, obviously set up into the best situation you could have. burnout, level 3. Free corner as well, because that super actually corners you guaranteed.
It is, and did you see how we use the drive reversal on a burnout opponent, meaning that makes it just guaranteed save?
Ooh! EX Gladius did a lot of work in that situation, but anti-air?
Anti-air, hey, drive rush, crouching heavy, anti-air, that's... oh, you, Jimmy went for it again!
Wait, Ruffian just didn't wake up heavy.
Ruffian is a crazy man.
Yeah, I think Ruffian's like, they believe in their vision for how they want to play. Very, very strongly. And I have to respect it, because, I mean, obviously, given their position, it's working out. Okay, good check with the heavy kick. That button's really underrated for just being good at poking and anti-airing. Good anti-air, but, oh, the level 1 activating. And actually, yeah, this drive meter is in danger.
And look at Jimmy DR running themselves out in their own volition, and LeviHakai is going to lead up to some big damage. Jimmy DR is burnt out, and that's a checkmate situation from Blanka, which is one of the reasons why we have this Discord.
He's just really good at doing that. He has a lot of safety when he has set play up, on top of having really good poke, like with his towards your drive meter with Blanka bar. And this situation's like really dangerous, honestly, for Jimmy. Ruffian not able to take advantage though, and Jimmy's gonna back up to try to get the drive meter back.
Oh man, and we punished the forward heavy too. That's all she wrote. We want to talk about a checkmate situation. Marisa can do it. The queen of checkmate, Ruffian put into the corner, as literally because we died in the corner, and also Jimmy DR 1 game away from being in grand finals.
Yeah, with the way that they're playing today, you know, Jimmy looks to be the contender, but not if Ruffian has anything to say about it. Just keep back dashing.
Did you expect the round to go down like this, bro?
No, what the spacing there from Ruffian is kind of insane, I think. And checking the Gladius, I believe, getting the throw. They're still plus after, even if they put a Blanka doll down for some reason.
Oh, crouching medium punch, the God button for Marisa. She's got a lot of good buttons, but that God button's on the Pantheon. And Jimmy DR going for a drive reversal of their own, but still 1 hit away, and the old reliable crouching heavy falls fixed into the jump back heavy kick.
Ooh. Okay. Gladius trying to activate stance as well there to try to get something going, but right now Ruffian doesn't look like they could be stopped. Just going in with the offense, plus range, level 2, basically guaranteed drive meter back 2 during this situation. Waiting for Jimmy to make an aggressive option.
Oh man, the Gladius, but Jimmy D are so on point with the perfect parry. Ruffian, both of these people so close. You could say that Jimmy DR is losing, but they got a level 3, so they secretly, this is tie. This is essentially tie.
Yeah, a Gladius in it to level 3 could end us off here and send us to the next round, but it's not going to be that. Ruffian, he's going to send us to that game 5. We're going to need every game here at Paragon in order to decide who's going to be in that grand finals on your side.
Every game is game to see whose game will allow them to keep playing. Winners finals, Jimmy DR blocking the OD block the ball. Now it's starting to be Ruffian's game. Jimmy DR's spacing is not as tight as they want it to be, and Ruffian is being a lot more assertive. And also a lot more conservative with their super meter. I've yet to see a level 2.
Ooh. Okay, going for the overhead. Ruffian. Not able to get full. I mean, they're okay with just these poking situations. This damage adds up even on Marisa. This health bleed is so large already that Ruffian doesn't really need to go in, especially if they want to make it into that grand finals. But the throw to start off Jimmy's mix right now, and that's a pretty nice punish. Level 1, only level 1 available, so you're not going to be able to fully cash out. But
we went for the crouch. You can see it. Jimmy DR is being a little bit more predictable. Every time we're going for drive rush, we're trying to hit an anti-air button, but because Ruffian is playing Blanka, jumping backwards, and crouching heavy kick reaches so long, we're stopping it.
Oh, that is a big punish counter hit. Get them into the corner, guaranteed plus frames, and Ruffian's not trying to respect that. I'll wake up. They didn't want to, but gonna be forced to. Level 3?
Guaranteed corner mix. Jimmy DR had to spend a lot of money to get that level 3 for that round, meaning we don't have any reliable reversal options here or reliable damage from Marisa. So we got to be very conservative with this drive gauge until the super meter comes back.
Yeah, and that's why you're gonna see the level 2. Honestly, they're burning time here. They're trying to bait Jimmy in, but Jimmy is not willing to play that game. And yes, they're getting this pressure off, but all this install time is just gone. All right,
literally,
Jimmy is in a dangerous situation, but
oh my God, we stopped the drive it. Yeah, we stopped it. Such a good call out from Jimmy, but Ruffian, they got the advantage and they got the drive gauge. And we're playing with fire. Jimmy DR dangerously close to being left alone, left out of this winner section. Ruffian could get one super in. That's the gamble. That was the gamble from Jimmy DR.
Yeah, level 2 activation available right now from Ruffian. You have to be careful about blocking basically anything, because any 2 drive bars.
Holy!
Oh, this might be it. They're gonna be able to get. Oh no, they were indecisive. They didn't have level 2 at the time. They tried to cancel into it to at least get the health lead. But right now, Ruffian is gonna be able to hold this. And look at the timer right now. 25 seconds left on the clock. So it has to be really close. Jump back right now from Jimmy. They just want to wait out the time. They tried to punish. Oh no!
Oh no! Unfortunate parry situation from Jimmy DR. This is a Mexican showdown all the way in the streets of London. Will the streets be running red like Jack the Ripper? Jimmy DR needs to make a move. They find it. They find it. Can they survive in 3 seconds? 3 seconds. Jump back. 1 more. That's defense. Defense. Defense wins the game. Defense wins the game. A rare timeout. Adware just because it just went just filler. But still, what impressive. Jimmy DR is going to be in grand finals, and we're going to go to the loser semifinals right now. LeviHakai fighting Issei, the fighter that was dropped to this section because of Jimmy DR.
Oh, okay. It's immediate TI.
I just can't get over that. The standing knee, the impeccable movement, the jump back to call out the drive rush, that was all defense.
Is he? Another one?
Issei, definitely, if you notice, this is a rather reserved Juri Han, wouldn't you say?
I think Izzy is a proprietor of driver, but they try to stay a little bit passive and neutral, so that way they can build that meter. Okay.
One throw. And that was just perfectly spaced. That medium, is that light or medium kick? Someone remind me.
That's medium kick. Light kick is the one where she does like she only puts out her leg like a little bit, and it's like at a diagonal. Okay, immediately into level 3. Izzy, big health lead.
And we've been seeing this a lot, haven't we, Holo, where our players are not so concerned about using level 3 to close out. They want it early, and I understand why. We're putting our opponent in a bad situation, and plus, if we win, we have way more time to build up the super a second time.
Yeah, I can see where people are coming from, but if you're gonna use it, I like it much better as like a round closer than like this, where you're really at danger of still losing the round and not having level 3 at the end. Like, to use as a reversal. Okay, good heavy kick in, not heavy kick, heavy punch in the air.
It's weird. Juri is one of those characters where their punch buttons make kick animations, so it's so weird to say punch when you see her foot.
Yeah, I think I didn't know that her, until I started learning other characters, I didn't know that her furthest kick move is a punch, you know, because her heavy punch is a kick. But this is a very dangerous drive situation, and going to be a parry on wake up for Izzy to try to save it. But anti-air is going to be the option.
That is a feint if I ever saw one.
Yeah, this is the thing that C.Viper specializes in when it comes to her offense. Tricky things such as baiting out those supers. And then, oh, you decided not to super? Looks like it's time to get that cross up in. Oh, you decided to parry? It's throw time. And all those options, like she has, I think, combined more options for that Oki than a lot of other characters.
One of the reasons why that worked out is when you're in these critical moments, you're just waiting for movement, any movement. So a canceled special from C.Viper is just enough to trigger the other person's brace to go, wee, move, move, move.
Ooh. Okay, perfect.
Round 2. Fight.
Is he
Also,
onto the Jamie? Sorry, I didn't know.
Oh, no, it's okay. I just wanted to shout out Duozza and Punk and Astrobock for all watching Paragon right now. Always good. Astrobock, friends of the channel. Friend of myself, real life. Had an amazing set over at Genesis calling Tekken with TK Breezy. I wanted to give him his flowers.
Okay, Medion wake up. Levi is he's kind of dominating this right now. I mean, even during the drive rush, able to catch it with the stomp.
You see LeviHakai being a lot more spacious. They're waiting for some of the big Jamie buttons, but still, he lands them in, goes for the overhead, and still off the plus frames, lands the throw. And we got it. We got big Jamie hyphy drink time.
And Izzy just really likes how much you can just drive rush in as this character and get some guaranteed work done. A nice spacing, able to get that medium kick combo going.
Oh, neutral jump. My brother calls that the pogo, and I can understand why. Slams the fist in right to the level 3. Keep it simple, stupid. And also, keep on winning.
Yeah. The thing about that combo is that, like, definitely keeping it simple. Like, it's more complicated than a normal character's combo, but definitely keeping it simple for a character like C.Viper, who has so many, like, routes that she can do due to her cancels.
Oh, man. Good use of the punish counter, depleting Izzy's meter, but LeviHakai gonna get that drink in. 1, 2 drinks in. When we get the third, that's when things get scary with the command grab. But now we have the dive kick to worry about.
And the dive kick is a good tool in neutral, just to be able to get back in, make sure that they have to anti-air, but the crouching medium kick just being a menace. Good spacing there with that.
Yo, that button. Hey, Holo, have you ever had a Jamie whip that in neutral, then hit it again and whip punish you?
Yes, they just keep spamming it until it works.
Is it really spamming if they got it to hit? Never mind. LeviHakai. Man, that was okay. Chicago punish situation, unfortunately for them.
Good. Just reaction to that jump. Wait, Levi gotta be able to set up for set point here. Oh no, it's not over yet. Izzy, one else in a dream in a burnout. Oh.
You have seen LeviHakai close out games like that, so I mean, easy close out games like that. I understand why they read it, but the reason why that Wrecker punch was punished was because EC did it too close. You have to properly space it. And unfortunately, the only thing that was properly spaced was C.Viper's face and Game's fist in Game's face.
Okay. We saw a combo into what was supposed to be a combo into Palm earlier. I feel like Izzy is really limited in her routing right now. So they are still able to put so much on the board here. Okay, just... No, they're alive. There's no bar here to threaten because they just used it. So that's gonna be a nice combo. And they check again with the light kick. Levi not wanting to spend until they can get it all here. And that should be it. Set win. Losers finals locked in for Levi.
LeviHakai just playing it very patiently, and he's going to the well with the drive reversal one too many times. And LeviHakai though showing us why they are our C.Viper specialists, and they're going to be fighting.
And Levi is going to be fighting off against Ruffian for that grand finals loser side.
DVDR is going to have to pay attention to this match very well. With LeviHakai, how they're going to be using their special cancel pressure as well as whatever the hell Ruffian wants to do. Notice though, stand light kick has been a problem.
It is a good check. Alright, good reaction, but still a big kill decline right now for Levi. We're early though, so there's time. We're going to be setting up into the install. Oh, but immediately called out by Ruffian. I think that's just one of Ruffian's big things, is that they do not want to, they want to call out all of this pressure that is fake. They do a lot of these mashes, like using the light kicks and also the crouching medium kicks, just to get out of pressure.
Oh, yeah, that light kick. Now I see the light kick, Holo, thank you. It's a sideways shin kick. One throw into the corner. We've seen LeviHakai go for the throw loops, and Ruffian uses the late throw attack to get out. Back to the corner situation. How will Ruffian approach? Use the block of ball, gets him on the opposite side.
Ball hitting low. They expect it over there. And now Ruffian going to that level 3. I mean, I said it earlier. I agree with this kind of meter usage. You know, I feel like Ruffian's main game plan is really working, even without
kill you before you kill him.
I mean, it's true.
Yo, did you stop? So sorry, Holo. Did you see what I saw?
No.
That's a Kimberly.
Yeah, Levi also has the Kimberly and the Elena on the back deck.
You telling me we got a C.Viper, a Guile, a Kimberly, and an Elena? We haven't seen the Kimberly from LeviHakai all tournament, and I thought she was going to be on the shelf, but she is going to be using the Kimberly, the character without a meterless reversal, against Blanka.
There were they're trying to get one more on the banner this week, one more character, and that character is Guile. Trying to make that trying to make the designer of the top 8 graphic cry a little bit with how many characters they put on there. Nice bait. Levi setting up for the situation in the corner. Is Ruffian going to use a level 1? No, they're not. It's going to be Levi with that round 1 win.
And that's really interesting from Ruffian. You know that he's very quick on the level 1. So I don't know if he was not willing to use it or if he couldn't, got to. But hey, we find that jumping heavy kick, which has already deleted almost half of LeviHakai's life.
Well, aggressive heavy punch. Into the knockdown. Trying to... Ruffian does not play those games. Like I said earlier, really likes calling out to that fake pressure.
On throw, instead of doing the second throw, we went for the meaty standing heavy kick. And this should be, right to the level 3, and this is going to clean it up just nicely. I believe this should be the kill, so go ahead, LeviHakai, paint a picture of your first victory.
Kimberly,
Coming back in the round, in the game, that first game was so close. So being able to get a dominant second game, put some confidence in their corner, and you can see the confidence by the way that they're doing these options against Ruffian already in game 3.
Oh man, we challenged the meaty. Goes ahead and jumps back, keep it safe, stops the Blanka ball, and we will send this combo right now. And we still have 2 spray cans. Just remember that.
Resources that haven't had to use it quite yet, even in that game 1. But opting to use your spray can to get some extra damage and almost kill. Nice throw here for Ruffian.
No drive reversal yet, just outside, but drive impact meets drive impact. You know what I like to tell people? Drive impact is a handshake, not a conversation starter.
Ooh! Yo, when the anti-air trades, it's always unfortunate, but, you know, Levi. Oh, I'm gonna whiff that slide to Ruffian. We're back on the offense.
So
and
we're
Ruffian's
back on the offense. Yeah, we're back on the standing heavy punch. The counter hit, no real damage to the drive gauge. And again, standing heavy to the mix. Oh, beautiful pickup off of the overhead. We're gonna do it again? No. But we find the crouching medium punch.
Yeah, and you're gonna be able to get the side switch off of it. I think that was a missed combo. I think that was supposed to be up ball at the end. And that's gonna be Levi going up 2-1 off of the drop.
You gotta take advantage. We've seen so many times throughout this tournament where people drop something or do a big mistake and they only kind of get a slap on the wrist. But this time LeviHakai made sure to throw the full book at him. And now, wild enough, rufianMX, one of our strongest players in Paragon, is 1 game behind. Ow, 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 ow,
Oh, you know, we gotta stop talking so soon. That's all I'm gonna say.
Nah, commentator's curse isn't real.
Look at that combo. What is this?
I'm a full believer in that. That's quote Sammy Fish. The commentator's curse was real. My PayPal is up. Want me to make your opponent drop a combo in grand finals? Gotta pay me.
I see. You heard it here first, Captain No Fun. Pro collusion.
Hey. I don't want to be Captain No Fun. Tournaments are expensive, okay?
That is true. That is true. Paying for all these things takes a lot of money. Okay, nice. Meaty. Oh! That's a good start for me, Levi, though. Getting that combo.
Vagabond edge for the knockdown. We're still plus frames. And that's going to be -6 on block. But rufianMX finds a way to neutral jump and punish that level 1. And this is really bad for LeviHakai. And that's the second game.
You know, speaking too soon. We're back at game 5.
Oh, wild, just OD slide. I don't care. I want the knockdown. I want you in the corner.
Throw. Another throw. Punish counter as well. Okay. Set up in the corner. Paint cans on the floor. Reacting to the DI as well.
I'll tell you something. We put the paint cans on the floor. More importantly, we put the Blanka on the floor. And if we get this single round for LeviHakai, rufianMX is going out the door.
And we're back in the patented corner here for Levi.
Right to the level. This is actually pretty rare for rufianMX to use a level 2 mid combo. We normally just see them activate it raw. No! Oh my god, we're stealing! We're stealing!
Oh my god.
Like Yagami tier, Princess Bride cup of wine tier, mind games being played.
Yeah, that is insane. Right to the DI as well. What is this?
Kimberly,
Oh my god, Levi. What an insane way to book your ticket into grand final.
Unfortunately for Jimmy DR, the person that he sent down to losers is not the one who climbed back out of the bracket. It's going to be LeviHakai, and we're going with the C.Viper. It really feels like LeviHakai likes to start off with the C.Viper.
And I know I've been watching a lot of I've been watching some Brian F stuff, and I know they don't necessarily love this matchup, but it looks like Levi is showing some fun things already with it. But round's not over. Anything
And
can
what
happen.
One thing I really appreciate of LeviHakai is we're showing the parry a lot more. That's something you got to do with Marisa. Even if we're not perfect parrying, we're at least keeping the drive gauge alive. But you take supers like that, you're going to be burnt out soon. But man, the unique air trajectory of C.Viper has to be factored in.
Yeah. You thought anti-air and Cammy was fun? Yeah, right. Anti-air C.Viper.
It's kind of like fighting Bison with a Demon's Reverse.
Oh, yeah. I think that's a better comparison.
Except C.Viper could just reposition and then hit you. Bison has to go OD you. Again, LeviHakai not letting themselves get burnt out, and Jimmy DR has to go for the armor frames. I anticipate Jimmy DR needing to play a little bit more wild, a little bit more crazy, and he lands a Superman punch. That's going to be pretty good, not good enough.
Oh, and that's going to be it for game one. Levi able to close it out. And I think you're right. I think that Levi isn't, like, what I think Levi has been doing really good, especially that round, was, like, they're playing right outside of the zone that, like, really Marisa can poke at. So, you're using those long limbs in these situations. Oh, okay. We just like it.
Not to mention, it's not just the long limbs, we're also just preserving the drive gauge. Remember how LeviHakai won both times, burning out our opponent, forcing him into the corner. No burnout, no corner. Jimmy DR using the air armor frames. They haven't really landed anything. Goes to throw, reset, but still the anti-R from LeviHakai puts it in, but the challenge from Jimmy DR and the overhead, pretty meaty.
Oh, they didn't spend. They're trying to save the meter, and they spent all of their bar.
Really
Levi
bad
went
for
slave.
Jimmy DR. Still, LeviHakai has to commit something pretty bad. They throw the counter up, and oh man, the dash allowed them to recover just fast enough to get that win. And LeviHakai is so close to getting 2-0.
I feel like Levi's like always out of range to get these combos. But the pokes just add up. And okay, no level 3 available, but still going to be the end. Levi speed running, or attempting to trying to speed run to that 3-0 in set 1 of Grand Finals.
Hard knockdown from the sweep, calling out the armor moves, and Jimmy DR already such a deficit on the drive gauge, and LeviHakai, now they're just playing calm. Hey, you gotta approach me, girl.
No, good spacing from Jenny. Using that, what you called that, the God button of the crouching media punch. Buster aims? Oh no, anti-air. And Levi actually going to be able to place Jimmy back into the corner and resets it to throw.
Oh no, that was a missed opportunity to get some more damage. Or it looks like we were going for a throw reset. LeviHakai just waiting for something, but gets founded by the crouching medium punch. And the Gladius. Take a breath, Jimmy. You got a round.
Yeah, momentum finally found. And okay, another medium pick. And puts a good use. Buster into the corner. You have to respect it. Oh, Jimmy tries to go for the closer in the round, but not if Levi has anything to say about it. These level 1s. Level 1's going to be a menace right now. Nice anti-air. They're just trying to bait them into doing that. Good tech, though. Jimmy able to put more. They're able to take some off the timer.
Crouching media kick. And the sails in the overhead. We're still brawling, and LeviHakai just putting so many buttons out there, forcing Jimmy DR just to block and respect it. Oh, good one from Jimmy DR. We get a drop! Oh, unfortunate!
Yeah, and oh, it works like that. Okay.
Okay, good. Shine on, you crazy diamond.
I can't imagine that was on purpose, but it worked out. So, I mean, if you're Jimmy, you do not care. You are moving on. cluster into, and Levi did not want to respect that in the corner. It's gonna lead to their death.
And we're using this level 1. This is so interesting. Marissa's like to really hold on to the level 3. We've barely seen the level 3 all tournament. And that's wild considering how many matches we've watched from Jimmy DR.
Yeah, I just think Jimmy really needs the level 1 in order to close out these rounds. Like, they don't want to leave Levi alive or any other players alive just because they want to save for level 3. And a lot of times you could do insane damage without it. And look at the damage on that level 1. Oh.
You only need a few mistakes with Marisa. LeviHakai has to go really aggressive. And what a beautiful set of play. Wait for the burnout. Drive rush, drive reversal in to force the corner situation. Meaty move to get the kill. I want to tell people, do you know how hard it is to get a chip kill with Marisa? It's freaking hard.
Ooh, okay. Try to send them back to the corner right now. Levi playing from behind yet again. These round starts have not been kind to them. And Jimmy is locking in right now to finish off set 1 and finish off the tournament. They're not going to need set 2 if they win here. And this round is looking too good for them. Level 1 to end it. Oh, we don't even need it.
No, we don't need it, but what we're definitely going to need is LeviHakai to make some sort of adjustment. Jimmy DR is back to that confident, belligerent style. We're using more armored moves, and we just press in. And look at LeviHakai, so close to being burnt out, and doesn't get hit by the level 1. So, what a fortuitous turn of events.
But it's not deterring Jimmy. They're able to get more damage. Nice tech.
Jimmy DR so close to taking away this tournament. Can they do it? LeviHakai proving more than a formidable opponent. Whip Dragon Punch, and that's so close to a level 3 holo. We're not going to get the kill, but the next combo is going to be LeviHakai's death.
Oh, tries to anti-air, and it's not going to work. The Chicago punish, and Levi going for the level 3 in the corner. This is not going to kill.
No, you're right. Because of the scaling of the combo, because we went for the wall split, LeviHakai still has a chance. So does Jimmy DR. We're trying to whip. LeviHakai, will they go in? No, the burn kick extends the round just a little bit longer. But LeviHakai, no meter. Same with Jimmy DR. And pound for pound, punch for punch, it's going to be Jimmy DR winning out.
Oh, it is. Until... Again, that's kind of a Chicago punish too. Just Levi unable to keep the pressure up. In the middle of the screen right now. They're both low on drive meter, both going to burnout. But Levi, I think, is in a little bit more of a dire situation.
Because of level 1!
Oh no!
There's a level 1 from from LeviHakai. Jimmy DR so close to losing it all. LeviHakai has the corner pressure. They will recover burnout faster. Will they play patient or will they go in? They have the drive gauge. Can they get the victory?
Oh, good tech. That's a dangerous tech. Oh, Jimmy. Still getting a caught. Levi sends us to a set 2. No reverse 3-0 for you, Jimmy.
Every player's dream and every tournament organizer's nightmare is a bracket reset. We're going to do it all over again. Right to final round. So close yet so far. And LeviHakai going to stay on the Viper because they won.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to say it. It wouldn't be a Paragon Online if it didn't go to Game 5 last round. And then set, and then it goes to Game 10 in Grand Finals. Stop. Buckle your seatbelts. You're in for a ride here in set 2 right now. These two are going at it.
Here comes the medium punch for the counter hit, knockdown, use the sweep kick to get a little bit more distance and went for the throw. Good tech from LeviHakai, but still, Jimmy DR has the life in.
The stagger, they expected something else from Jimmy. They didn't expect another just regular medium punch, but oh, Jimmy whipping something in Levi's face.
And you can see that when we're drive rushing that close to our opponent, we're probably going for a throw, so that's why we're having to throw technique down. But the Superman punch gets LeviHakai knocked down. Jimmy DR, will we do a reversal? No, that was a costly button.
Yeah, but it's not over yet. You still have level 3 soon. Oh, and no burnout though. Levi in dangerous situation.
Double dangerous, but because we jumped so low, are we blocking? Yes, we have. That's all she wrote, Holo. This is going to be the first game right to Jimmy DR and finishing it with the stop, unlike the front kick.
Yeah, I think it's good for Jimmy as momentum to be like, I might have lost the reset, but I'm still in it. I'm still able to take some momentum here and grand finals reset. Oh.
Also, I really like the music being used. A lot of classic Street Fighter themes. You previously heard Cody's theme, and now this is Sakura's.
Did you just
back to that?
Did you see the?
Oh, I saw it. I saw the life and the drive gauge deplete, but I've also seen this amazing coming back from LeviHakai.
And see the fake out from Jimmy and the fake out from Levi. The specialty of the C.Viper is being tricksy. I said it earlier. Able to now that Levi knows that this is an option that they like going for on link up, they might be waiting for it.
Reset off the throw. Okay, stop ourselves short, waiting for some sort of big button. Jimmy DR, but using the crouching heavy punch, follows it up with the combo, and they still engage, but LeviHakai beats him with the crouching jab.
This is looking similar to how Jimmy was winning that. Oh! I was going to say, Jimmy won that game 1. Just a very definitive momentum back. And Jimmy still has 2 bars of meter here. Anything can happen, but the crouch medium kick will end us off and send us to a first of 2 to decide who will be the winner for tonight.
Now, this is one thing I noticed, is whenever Jimmy DR has that Superman punch whip, we catch LeviHakai on a missed parry. I'm wondering if they're going to notice that, and next time the situation happens, they're going to get a punish counter throw.
Oh, it's not going to happen this time, though, because right now, oh, I say that, as you say, Jimmy can still go for it with Levi, but it is Jimmy in burnout right now. They're trying to play a little aggressively still, and Levi is going to take advantage. Not a lot of burnout to make use of this install. Level 1! Going to be doing some pretty good damage.
Not to mention, we get Jimmy DR right out of burnout territory, putting LeviHakai close to it. That's a great anti-air option if I ever saw one. And the drive impact seals the deal. Jimmy DR 1 round away. It is tied 1-1, but who will be the one to get the next one?
Oh, that corner carry. It jump out. Even though you're taking the anti-air for that, like, you'll take it just to make sure you're not being forced into the corner. But I mean, Levi calling out every defensive option here and trying to take us to that round 3, but not quite yet. Yeah.
Here comes that perfect parry. Yeah, LeviHakai has that perfectly scouted. But Jimmy DR goes for the teeth instead.
Stuck in the corner right now. There's Levi. But they are able to make it. C.Viper's just so good at making it out of that corner with burn kick. As long as you let her, like, even have a little bit distance to jump, she's just so good at it. Level 1 activated yet again. We're not cashing out just yet. We're trying to go into install and bait out some options. Jimmy still has level 3! I think you are dead.
No way, you're not dead, but you're just in a really bad situation. Burnt out in the corner, just one more big move. Will Jimmy DR do a drive impact? No, they waited for LeviHakai to jump out, but they jump out again, and that Scorch Kick saved them, but it didn't save them from the crouching medium punch. 2-1 for Jimmy DR.
We are going on front yet again. I love those sweeps from Levi, just being so effective at checking some of these more long-range options. Okay, I say that as they do it in a bad situation, but Levi Just trying to make sure that they're checking that movement backwards.
There's one option that Levi hasn't really stopped yet. It's disengage options with Jimmy DR. Jump back right into the punch. There was a gap in there. GDR desperately wants to put themselves on set point. LeviHakai doesn't want to go quietly into the night.
Oh. Okay, they're both in the yellow right now, and they're able to put them in burnout. They're both in burnout, and Levi tries to hit something to get a backdash out, but Jimmy on set point.
A very tense set so far. Oh, that's a big, unfortunate whiff from Jimmy. LeviHakai. Oh no, falls victim one more time. Level 3, you gotta take your advantage when you can. Corner, meter, it's all Jimmy DR right now.
Not over quite yet. Oh, but the whiff sweep. I think Jimmy